Hello, one and all. How are you all today? Welcome to High Noon, the live draw. Today, we are drawing Guts from Berserk. We got three waiting. Hello to all people that have been waiting. I hope you're good. Hey, Joshua, how are you today? Okay, so I've said hi, introduced, said what's going on. Nobody else is here at the moment. Well, except for people watching. I mean, you know. So nobody to think introduce with me. Hey, Purple, how are you doing? And good after. Well, for me, it's good afternoon. I guess for you, it's good morning. Hey, Raven. Good afternoon. How is all your days today? Well, I asked this yesterday, but some of you were here, some of you weren't. Have any of you checked out the trailer for Far From Home for Spider-Man? And if so, what did you think? Okay, everybody says good afternoon, and then they don't say a thing. Although I ask them how they're doing, and I'm trying to draw guts from the anime slash manga. Hello, E. Oh, that's definitely a good take. And that I was thinking of drawing Spider-Man tomorrow for Marvel, but I've decided tomorrow I'm going to draw Mysterio. So I hope everybody will be here to watch that, and as well stick around to watch me finish drawing guts here from Berserk. Oh, hey JP, the Lone Ranger. Maybe I'll do the Lone Ranger on Friday.
Heard there was a party over here. Thought I'd drop in.
Ah, cool. Hey, Pixel.
What's going on, man?
Not much yourself. What are you up to today?
Just getting my day started.
Uh, yeah, seeing as how it's like 9 o'clock there. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I actually get up fairly early, but between having to run morning errands and various things, uh, it's not until about 9 o'clock that I'm actually able to get stuff started. What's up, Ortiz?
I was just trying to ask the people who haven't seen and commented yesterday about the Spider-Man trailer what they thought of it.
Oh, I was stoked.
Yeah, I think they're trying to get everybody stuck. They want everybody to go to the Captain Marvel movie, but I think they're trying to get people not thinking about it.
Yeah,
Could
yeah.
be.
If they keep
Go
doing it,
ahead.
I was gonna say if they keep doing what they're doing, they're gonna be fine.
Yeah, it's just because they've released the Endgame trailer, and we're over 6 months out. Not that that means a lot for trailers, and they've released, or maybe not over, just about 6 months out, and they've
Yeah,
released the Spider-Man one. So they know the Captain Marvel trailer didn't go over well. So
true.
I
Yeah,
think I think they're trying to recover from that. That's my own personal opinion, anyways.
yeah, yeah. No, that makes sense. Let me bring your screen up here so I can see what's going on. Dun, dun, dun. Right on.
Joshua says, I hope Mysterio wears his fishbowl head crystal helmet for the majority of the time when he's in the suit. Yeah, they did show him without the fishbowl, the bull head, but they did show him in it for a bit. So in the trailer,
Yeah, it
I
seemed like
caught
when he was actually using his powers and like attacking and stuff, like the heart of battle kind of thing was when he was
yeah,
actually using it. I hope they. I agree. I hope they use it more. Like most of the time, he's just floating around in it, except for when he wants to talk.
yeah. You've seen him in the comics and that a lot of the times without the helmet too. So
Yeah,
you know, especially when he's doing his, if it depends on how much of the origin stuff they do for him. Which is, I think, what we really got to be concerned, well, maybe concerned with how
yeah.
he gets it. How he gets his. I know he was supposed to be a FX coordinator or whatever at
Hmm.
one point for some studio, and he did something wrong, got himself fired, then didn't take personal responsibility, and got himself made the wanting to take revenge.
Gotcha.
If I remember right, anyways.
Got my rocket fuel today. I'm good to go.
Cool. And you get your batarang.
I got my batarang. Figured I'd put that out there for Mr. Ortiz to look at again for a little bit. Dun, dun, dun. Where are all my supplies?
So, what are you planning on drawing today,
I need
Mister
to get some. I need to get some character sketches going
Mister?
because
I was gonna say, what are you planning on drawing today, Mister Trader? Because people are trying to call me the trader. You're the trader.
I'm the trader. I'm the trader. A lot of people are calling me a trader at the moment. That's all right. We can roll that way. We got Mr. E. Ortiz in the house.
Oh yeah, you mentioned the name and brought out the batarang, and I said, you know what? I got a little bit of time. I got a little bit of time. I could join for a quick second or two.
1, 2.
There you go. And then I'm out because Rick is very literal. How y'all doing today?
Good.
Dude,
Yourself?
I love that batarang.
Man, that thing is it's scary when I when I open it up. I'm like, holy crap, kid! I don't even know how, because I mean, he's 17, number one, so he ordered this thing on like Amazon or something or eBay. I don't know, but I'm like, they're letting kids buy this kind of stuff online.
Dude, we were buying butterfly knives at that age. What are you talking about?
I mean, that's the strength on this thing, though. I mean, it just bam.
It's a serviceable weapon.
Yeah, I probably need to stop showing
Never
this
leave
stuff.
home without it.
I'm gonna wind up getting cross demonetized for having weapons on this channel. Actually, it's not monetized
Well,
yet.
you know, I was gonna say he has to be monetized first, and then he can always delete this video.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
Well,
we'll
actually,
go back and
Cross,
delete
you
the
got enough.
pixel video.
Yeah, no kidding. You've got enough view time, right? You just need the viewers.
I need the viewers, but I don't think I quite have the view time yet.
Gotcha. You'll probably hit that. You'll probably hit view time this year, I imagine, because I mean you're streaming so often. I don't see how you couldn't.
Yeah.
Well, I only stream once a day now, so Monday through Saturday.
But you post your morning videos as well for your rival verses.
Yeah. I'm doing a whole bunch of smaller videos now, and hopefully, as I get bigger, they are viewed more. But they're not getting a lot of views at the moment.
Gotcha. Well, I think you're going to be fine. It's just getting that 1,000 viewers or the subs. That's the hard part. Once you get over that hump, it starts to go much faster. But yeah, that initial 1,000's rough.
Yeah, I'm at like 264 at the moment. I went up like that over 60 thanks to Pusa. I was going there every day. Now I think I'm going to go there like every other day, or I mean, I'm either thinking once a week or once every 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I hate about that is a lot of times if you don't sub to them, they unsub you.
Yeah, that's true.
So you go up 10, you go up 10 or 20, and then you're down. Who knows how much?
You just see my box of stickers here. This massive box of crap here. I've got my Evil Empire patch. I bought these things on eBay because I decided I wanted to decorate my laptop, and I didn't. It was like I think a couple hundred stickers or something like that. Oh, okay. I'm like, that's not going to be a lot of stickers. I don't think. And then this thing shows up, and I've got this entire thing just stickers. I'll probably never use them.
Nice though, man.
Let's see, calculator.
Random crap.
John talks this yo. So John Talk is in the house. He's in the chat.
Hello, Tyler. 1,136,819 divided by 60 equals bank. Oh, I did that.
The Canadian doing math. This is going to be interesting.
Convert it to the metric system, or from the metric system.
Yeah. Minutes aren't in metric.
Somehow they wind up being so over there. I don't know, man.
Right now, I'm at 2,280 minutes. Or 2,280 hours. Sorry.
Oh, so you're over then.
No, you need 4,000.
No, it has to be 4,000.
You need 4,000. Okay, 4,000. That's right. So it's 1,000 subs in the fourth. Yeah, dude. If you're already that for like the past year, if you keep it up, you should be good to go. We just got to get you on more shows or something to get your numbers up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm trying. What are we drawing? I am drawing Guts from Berserk. Yeah. Well, I'm slowly getting in with Mike. And Mike's been on my show once. Edwin's been on a couple of times. That's what I meant. Keep meaning to ask. What's his name? Whose channel is Drunken Quarter Fan Edition going to be on this one? I know it's three weeks. It's on Chester's, and then one on somebody else's.
Yeah, I don't know whose channel it's going to be on right now. Probably have to bounce it off of Chester. They've basically kind of taken control of the show because I've been too busy to manage all of it. I still coordinate who's going to be on, but I don't really coordinate which channel it's going to be featured on at the moment.
Okay, I wasn't sure whether you might
Yeah.
might know or not because I meant
Yeah.
to pass it by Chester
Holy
getting it on
smokes.
mine.
Pixel is left-handed. I should have figured that out when he was an IT guy.
Yeah, I'm kind of that weird mix between designer and developer. It's probably why I'm good at what I do because like I design systems to automate things to be able to like log into websites and hack different stuff and try to break protocols and everything. So uh, yeah, I like the creative side of it. So yeah, but yeah, I'm a lefty.
IT people are no left-handed. What are you talking about?
So you must be a lefty.
Yep, definitely.
Oh
100%.
yeah.
But I don't know if I'm one of the best IT people I know, but I'm definitely a lefty. I'm okay. I'm okay. I make a decent living, so I don't complain.
Yeah, Draws, right. Besides getting subs, you want returning subs too?
Yeah. I wish that John and Quarter Fan Edition wasn't so late. I wanted to host it on my channel one of these days, but 10 o'clock on a Thursday.
Well, I mean, there is a possibility for that one monthly show. We can make some changes. The main thing is you have to run it past Booster and
Chester?
Chester. Yeah. Sorry, my brain is still fried this morning. Um, because Booster and Chester are the hosts, so as long as they can
Yeah.
handle the timing, uh, I don't care what time of day it's on or what day it's on, especially for that one show per month. I was actually talking to them about possibly doing a Saturday show from time to time just to accommodate people that can't work on the weekdays. So,
Yeah, I guess.
yeah,
Go
like a
ahead.
Saturday show would be cool.
Yeah, because 10 o'clock in the evening and then it goes on for like 2 hours. That's like
Yeah,
11, 12
two and
o'clock
a
at night
half.
for me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's too late. I can't get up the next morning. Old people got to rest.
Yeah,
I hear you.
yeah, 2.5 hours. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's too late. I could do late like that on Wednesdays because I work from home. Excuse me, Tuesday nights because I work from home on Wednesdays, which
Yeah.
kind of allows me to have all these laptops up and running with doing different things, and I'm just chilling in my little office room because everything's automated.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've said before, I work from home probably 4 or 5 days a week. It all depends. Like I go into the office about once every 2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean that's good to have that in office thing, but like if you got everything set up, scripted out, and you're running the scripts, and you can VPN in and monitor.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then just to be able to troubleshoot whatever needs to be troubleshot, it should be good, but some people they like to have you in the office for that. I don't know why. Like there's telephones, there's emails, there's ways to get a hold of you, right?
Yeah, yeah. Uh, our
Yeah.
team our team's all split
Yeah.
over the world and stuff, so they've been really, really pushing WebEx for us to like have our team meetings that way. And so we've got these
Yeah.
big old monitors and stuff that we log into and can see each other almost life size.
Yeah, you just don't want to
Yeah,
end up as with a situation like the movie The Net, where nobody knows what you look like.
I mean, to be honest with you, the company I work for doesn't know what I look like. They've never met me.
Oh wow.
So, I mean, the people that are the building that I work in, they know what I look like. I've been in that building about 6 or 7 years, but the company that hired me to work there, I have yet to see a single person. No video calls, just a telephone call, and you're hired,
Yeah.
and that was it. McGrank says, "Get on my level, fools! I have to show up at 4 a.m. for D and Q." And Space Galleria says, "Tip of the day to ya, Lorenzo Sleestack, a fan favorite." Hello, everyone. Hail Raven. Yeah, but that's the way it works for me. As far as my job experiences, it's very rare that I ever meet the company that hires me.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm local in a certain area that has a high population of jobs, right? And they reach out to me via whatever, and they say, "Hey, we know you're in the area. There's this job. Would you like it?" I say, "Sure." They say, "Okay, it's yours." And that's about the extent of my interviews. And I go there and I start working. That's the way it works for me. I like it. The problem is that, like I said, a lot of people are really old fashioned and they want to see me physically at that building. So it's all good though. I don't mind. It's like an 8-hour vacation from the house.
Yeah.
I see Brandon is in the house on the panel, I should say.
Oh, hey, Brandon.
Hey Rick, hey guys.
What's
What's
new
up?
since yesterday?
Well, let's say stuff that's not really good. I won't talk about that right now because we're on live. I don't feel like it should be out there, but all I'm gonna say is that's not really good.
No problem.
Yeah, right now I'm trying to find a reference for what I'm gonna draw.
And what are you going to draw, my friend? What are you going to draw?
I don't know. I'm just scrolling through stuff, see what I can draw. Some in animated form, I guess.
Well, see, since you seem to be able to mimic anything, you can mimic whatever you look at. You can draw anything you find there.
I was actually thinking about drawing General Grievous.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh. And the only reason I say that, did you guys saw his drawings from yesterday?
I didn't see it.
You still got your Voltron handy there?
Yeah, I do. Let me pull it out. Hang on.
I'm not sure how much you've seen of his stuff beforehand, but
Okay.
I was actually surprised that it was Brandon's.
Back in the good old days.
Back in the good old days. You don't sound like you're old enough to have good old days, bro.
Back in the days when I was able to draw good.
Yeah, good. Yeah, the
But
good
took a
old
lot of
days
time.
when he was 15 and not 20.
Yeah, something like that.
So that's 5 years ago. For us, the good old days were like 20 years ago.
30. But yeah, who's counting?
Where the heck is it?
Yeah, I guess you could go 25, 30, you know.
He's all 29 years, 5 hours, and 15 seconds.
We got Pixel, who just turned 40. ERTs, who I'm not quite sure how old he is. I think
I'll be 50 in about 5 months.
And then there's me. How old am I? 45? I'm going to be 46 this year.
Joshua is ruthless. The good old days when Brandon could copy drawings. Wow. Just wow. Wow,
without getting caught by the internet, right?
Right. Joshua, tell us how you really feel about Brandon. Do you have any anger issues that you need to get off your chest? This is going to be therapy for you.
Let's see. Okay.
Well, there's his Voltron. Let's get my.
All right, let's pull his screen up here and see.
So there's his Voltron from. When did you do that?
I did that back in my teens.
That's actually pretty doggone good.
Right up.
I got another one right here too, but it's not Voltron.
Spidey, yeah. Show your Spidey. Your Spideys from yesterday, too. Well, they weren't. You didn't do them yesterday. You did them.
Joshua says I need to just watch to figure out if he's lying or not. So I will watch Joshua Hughes. I will watch.
There's his Spideys, if you can see them there, people.
Yeah, well, I guess Spider-Man is usually upside down, but okay.
Oh, that's just how I got it. It's meant to be like this.
Okay. I was going to say, yeah, he does crawl on ceilings, so I guess that makes sense.
Well, that's a good thing about Spidey. Can you ever put him upside down?
I got the other ones here too.
He's everywhere.
Okay, here's some of them. Here's this headshot.
We want to see those types of drawings from you again.
Make Brandon draws. Make Brandon's drawings great again. That's what we're shooting for.
And here's this one. In case anyone's wondering, I didn't trace them.
That's nice.
Those Those are spectacular, amazing, sensational. Am I missing other narrative words from Spider-Man?
I
Ultimate.
think Rick got excited over there for a second. Whoa, Matt Cosson is in the house. I've been trying to talk to this dude forever, man. He's like elusive.
Hey, you were
Hey,
teased.
Matt, how you doing,
Hey,
brother?
Matt.
Good. How
Hey,
you doing?
Matt. Is your brother
Hey, Rick.
around? Maybe send
Not
him.
not now, but yeah, definitely next time I will.
Yeah, I gotta get something off you though, so I can actually send him the link myself.
Okay, yeah.
I'm trying to get to your brother through you.
No, Matt is not important. I just need his brother.
Hey, both those guys are good. I've met them both. They're both friends, so
Yeah.
And
Yep.
I'd like to see your brother get on. I haven't watched too much the Gotham Brothers channel, but I'd like to see him get on. I was telling him people are willing to watch coloring drawings. People coloring.
Yeah, I mean, they watch Josh. When I have Josh on and he's doing his Copic work, people tune in
But you only
for
just
that.
deposit
Josh does some amazing
That's
Copic work.
Okay,
Cool.
but one thing happens. That's it. So yeah, you can put a little something in it.
Okay, whatever. Okay, what were you saying there?
Oh, sorry guys, I didn't know I was on mute. I'm sorry.
No problem. We'll forgive you this time.
Put a little something in there.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, okay, yeah. What did we put in the drawing? I don't know. I'm confused.
Put your meat in there.
Oh, Matt, what you working on over there, buddy?
Just doing I did a live stream last night, but I didn't finish it. It kind of got late, so I was doing this as a Kickstarter reward for Time Cheetah. We did a Time Cheetah Kickstarter, so catching up on those.
Nice.
Doing so
Yeah, that's not part of the stream. I try to catch up on everybody's streams, man. It's just so many people now.
I know.
It's just so hard to keep up with everybody.
Yeah, and then Matt's doing it like 2 a.m. in the morning. His
He's
time.
in California, though, right?
Yeah, California. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, 2 a.m. his time. It's not my time.
Yeah. It's even later your time.
Yeah, it'd be like
2 a.m. Cali time on EST, man. That's ridiculous, is what it is. It's like the time I'm getting up to go to work.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's like that. Is it John? Not.
Yeah, John Dillard.
John. Yeah, he's up at 6, right? Sometimes.
Well, he's getting home at 6 his time. He works night, so.
Oh. Okay,
Yeah, he's a
that's what
truck
it is.
driver, so he drives at night, and then he comes home and he streams for a little bit, then he goes to sleep.
Okay, that's how it works.
Hey, Matt. So how'd you get that? Are you using a washout? Are you using like a you washed out some blacks, or how you get that nice little gray?
Oh, actually, just using my trusty watercolor set here.
Ah.
Yeah. Just the. Let's see if I can close it. Here we go. It's. Yeah,
nice.
It's pretty good. It's not a super expensive set, but it does what I want to do. So, but yeah, it's I'm just doing I'm trying not to get too crazy. Last night I started getting a little too rendery up in here. I want to keep it real simple and just graphic because it's just basically supposed to be a sketch reward, and it's not supposed to be really colored. But I just thought I'd add them in.
The color is nice, man. You know, have you seen some of Mitch Breitweiser's videos?
No, I don't think so.
Well, you need to check him out because he does something similar with inks and fountain pens.
Oh, cool! He does ink washes?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Check him out one day.
He's doing Red Rooster, Mitch Breitweiser.
Oh yeah, okay, I know. Yeah, I actually follow him on Twitter.
Yeah, Mitch is pretty.
Check him out on. Check out his live streams when he does drawing videos and whatnot. When he does, he'll do the gesture drawings, and you and him got like a little similar thing going on here with those washes.
Oh, cool! Yeah, I'll check it out definitely. Yeah, I like watching artists draw and seeing their process. You know, everyone's got their own. I mean, there's a lot of similarities in artists for the way they do things, and then sometimes there's little tiny things they do differently. And it's interesting to see. I'm always curious. It's kind of the same thing with trying to see how their studio setup is laid out, or what kind of tools they use. Everyone varies.
Oh, and did you ask your brother about whether he's got time for that one thing that I was asking about the other day on your channel, I think?
Oh,
Why are we talking like a mafioso? You know that guy? No, the other guy with that thing. What thing? The other thing. Not that thing, but the other thing. Rick, man, what's up with that mafia language, man?
He's like, remember that problem we were talking about? It's fixed.
I was just seeing whether Matt, his brother Mike, might be able to do the coloring for the Canadian Shield.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because he
Yeah,
did the
yeah,
coloring
awesome.
coloring for Agenda, you know, and I was just seeing how much he charges and all that. For
Yeah. I have to get back to him, see, because I think I mentioned to him. The thing is, yes, right now we're doing the agenda. He's doing that, and also there's another project that's
yeah, you were
we're
saying.
about to start. It's another coloring project for another guy. He did he's the artist from was it Letter 44? I think it is for Oni. I think that's the name of it. But yeah, it's an Oni comic. He also did some Spider-Man. He's doing a Domino story for Marvel, but he's doing freelance work for a company, and he wanted us to color it. So we did work with him in the past.
Yeah.
So
Well,
we haven't started it yet, but we've signed a contract for it.
Yeah, I was just I was more well. I've got John's doing a remastering of #1, and like I said, I'm not gonna probably do anything. I'm thinking of doing like around May or June. So you know,
Okay.
there's a little bit of time. You know, obviously,
Yeah.
I'm just
I'll let
trying
him
to
know.
scout out some prices. You know,
Yeah,
figure
that's cool.
throw the work to somebody I know that's good and you know I like. And that's you know then that's Comic Skate and all that, you know.
Yeah, man. There's so much people, so many people right now that we can contact. I mean, even artists are contacting writers now to help on certain things. You know, it's like so much talent in the community. It's just cool.
Did anyone check out that new Han Solo movie? I just watched it last night. It was pretty good.
Oh, it is on Netflix.
You're talking Solo, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the Han Solo film.
A lot of people in this community do not like it.
Honestly, I didn't think it was that bad. I avoided it specifically to make a statement to Disney that I wasn't gonna pay to see it in the theater because of the way they treated The Last Jedi. But I honestly thought the movie was halfway decent. I mean, there were certain aspects of it I could have done without, but overall, I didn't think it was as terrible as people were
letting on.
Yeah.
I think it's the idea of it. Is what the people don't like is that the people behind it, right?
Yeah, it's mostly the people behind it. I think they just didn't want to support that. But the movie itself, there were some parts of it that were a little iffy, and you know some political stuff that was in there. But just a Star Wars type adventure, I mean, it was basically just a Western, you know, like a sci-fi Western.
I'm probably gonna check it out. It's on Netflix now, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna check it out. We saw it on there, and I was kind of the same way. I didn't want to see it because I'm just like, I don't like seeing my favorite characters handled with some of the newer people today. But kind of like with Star Trek, I'm kind of like that. I'm a Star Trek fan, so I wasn't a fan of the new remakes because I'm familiar with the old school. It's kind of like going to a family reunion and like they have some guy who looks like your favorite uncle. I mean, he's even nice, but it's like, hey, you're not my favorite uncle. You're not the guy. You know, you're not the real guy. So it's like that was my take on it. But yeah, no. When I saw the trailer, I mean not the trailer. When I saw the Netflix pop-up window and I saw it was on there, I'm like, okay, I think I'll check it out because it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah, for Netflix is good, but to watch on the theater, I don't think it was worth it.
I would.
Tank Ferret is in the chat.
Hey, Tank.
Hey.
Yeah, they're gonna be doing a Yoda solo film too, but it's gonna be when he was in his younger days.
Yeah, or that's what they say at the moment. So that's rumor.
Hey, John.
Hey, John.
How are
Good
you?
morning.
Good afternoon, John.
Shh, it's morning.
Yeah, it's afternoon.
It's morning in the real world. Canada doesn't count.
Oh.
Still afternoon on the East Coast as well.
Well, Cat, it would be morning still too. So
Speaking of
Well,
Cat, John and
On
Cat
the right
have.
coast.
Speaking of Cat, John and Cat have a nice little show in the AM. It's going pretty well. I'm liking it. I like that the little back and forth and rapport. Kudos.
And I noticed that none of the gatekeepers show up ever to my morning chat.
yeah,
I was. Oh yeah, I'm not a gatekeeper though. I was gonna say I was there, but I'm not a gatekeeper. Disregard last transmission.
I was there, just in the chat.
Yeah, I
wasn't. I
saw
was in
you
bed.
shilling for your own channel.
Yeah, as you were about to end, or close to ending.
Mystery in space. Ooh.
Yeah, it's just a sketch for the Kickstarter reward.
It looks like a drawing.
Yeah, I kind of get carried away. I was like getting into it, and I'm like, what am I doing? But yeah, I just thought a little color. It's gonna be simple, really. Just doing the background like monochromatic.
I have a question. Does anybody know what Bill from Argos Creations is working on as a solo project?
Andy? No, that's Brad.
Nope.
I was thinking Andy.
I saw him on Maddie's channel last night doing a ram with a golden fleece. And
Sporkman, maybe?
No, that golden fleece he was saying that was just gonna be for his logo, for branding purpose. But I don't think he said it was for anything other than that. To make it into like his icon and whatnot.
ah,
At least that's the impression I got from what he was talking about last night. But I left right as soon as he was coming on because it was getting late for me.
so it's not like a comic book about the Argo or anything?
No, negative. It's just his logo, his branding or icon or whatever you want to call it. But he did say it came from that, the golden fleece from Argos. That he did say.
What are you drawing, Cross?
I am drawing Guts from Berserk. It's a manga / anime. I think it's both. Anyways.
And what are all these stickers for, Pixel?
I'm multiplying.
He found a way to do it without a woman.
Yeah.
That RBCC is getting me, man. Got to do something.
Yeah, he's doing code replication. That's what he's doing.
Now I so what do you call them? Sticker Mule. Sticker Mule had this thing where you can get I don't remember how many stickers. It was some arbitrary number of stickers for like $1 or something like that. So I ordered a bunch of Pixel Trader stickers.
Cool.
Are you throwing them up on every mailbox in town?
No, but anytime I send somebody something, I throw one in just as a goof. But I didn't have them when I sent out my first cards, so this is the only sketch card I've got left right now. So I may wind up selling it at some point, and then I'll just.
This was a Inktober one, right, for Poison?
Yeah.
Nice.
Super Crown.
Zach's in the chat too. Hey, Zach.
Your boy Zach is in the chat.
Not that Zach.
Zach Hawkins.
It wouldn't surprise me in the slightest, knowing all the big hitters that Cross always has on his channel.
I don't always. Probably my biggest is Pixel. Well, actually, I've had.
Oh man.
Call from Rochelle.
On a consistent basis, that is.
Okay, I was gonna say I'm not that big of a hitter.
Yeah, I think Pixel is the biggest hitter, man.
You're a primo
is here now. Matt Costin is here. He's pretty doggone good.
Yeah,
that's more like it.
Okay.
No, I think Pixel is bigger. Everyone knows Pixel too. Everyone knows Unicron. And yeah, Pixel.
I had Mike on once, Edwin on twice. I'm working. I've had Gary Shipman on once, and I'm working on getting Ben Hennessy on.
I'll be
Ben's
cool.
Good guy.
on my nights where on my Saturday nights where I interview somebody, I try and get him to come on those nights. I send him a link. Say, hey, I'm interviewing so and so.
I don't know who Ben Hennessy is. Who is he?
Cautionary Comics.
Cautionary Comics.
Okay.
Punchline, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
No, he's not Punchline.
There's not Punchline. What's the other one? Jungle Comics.
Yeah, Ravage Kill All Men.
Ravage Kill All Men.
He's got Offworlder coming out in like a month or two. A few other things.
Yep.
Yeah,
See,
he's the guy with the awesome hat and cool shades.
And the beard.
Yeah,
and the beard.
He started following me on Twitter. So I figured, okay, I use this to my advantage. Actually, I've got Alterna Comics following me. Peter Samedi.
Yeah,
I really like Peter.
Peter's
too.
cool. Peter's very cool. So I just found out that Pixel is my new hero because he's a left-handed artist. So I'm gonna be checking him out more often. See how he keeps from smudging the whole piece of paper.
Oh,
I can't seem to stop doing that.
Look at my hand. Come on.
You draw from the other side, isn't it that easy?
Nope, it's not that easy.
You go like this.
It's not that easy.
You gotta be like, what up?
You just do it this way. It's weird to me.
It doesn't work.
The thing is, you just have to start on this side over here on the right, and then go to the left instead of starting over here. And
you still got to do shading. You still got, and then when you do that, you're messing the original lines.
Everybody that's right-handed has the same problems.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Everybody that's right-handed still has to do the same thing. They're still gonna get smudges on their hands.
True.
Now, if you're writing text, it's a little bit different because you're going left to right, and so
look at my drawings are a mess.
Oh no, I got left-handed pens, man. They're amazing, dude.
Oh, I love my left-handed pens.
Left-handed pens are the best thing I ever. Yeah, they got left-handed pens. They're amazing. Dude, you live in California. Go to Pier 39.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Left-handed pen. What does left-handed or right-handed have to do?
Yeah, that kind of boggled my mind. Yeah.
Yeah, well, see,
you've never seen a left-handed pen?
This is a right-handed pen. The text is upside down when you hold it. You get a left-handed pen.
No,
get the hell out of here.
No. A left-handed pen usually has like a hook at the end. So it actually, because what happens with left-handed people is like Pixel was saying, if you don't hook your arm on top and write, with that hook, you can't see what you're writing. So a left-handed pen allows you to write normally and still see what you're writing because it has like a little curve at the end that pushes your hand back a little
kind of
bit,
like
so
those
you can see what's going on.
pens that are kind of offset.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Like anybody writes anymore.
All right. I write all the time.
Man, I can't write for crap anymore. I have to type everything. I get so frustrated when I'm trying to take notes or write. I'm like, damn it. I just grab my laptop.
I got left-handed fountain pens. I got left-handed ink pens. So I got some fountain pens because I like writing calligraphy whenever I get a chance to. Mm-hmm. It's amazing, man. It makes a world of difference. Plus, I have to use quick drying India ink to do it as well. Thanks, Joshua Hughes. And McCrank says, Lefties Unite. Lorenzo says, Hail Peter Semeti. JP4 says he tried to join, but he was blocked.
You tried to join this?
Yeah, I blocked
him. There he is.
There he is.
Hey, JP.
Hey. What's going on?
Not a whole heck of a lot. What's going on for you?
I'm having lunch.
Lunch is good.
Lunch is very good.
Lunch stream with JP.
That's it. And Cross Comics.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I forgot we were on his channel. Sorry.
We just took over.
just
keep talking. Yeah. We'll just keep talking so his screen never gets shown.
He can just lock it on himself.
Yeah. Yes, I could get it so you guys don't get shown.
That is true.
But I can mute you right now. Look it.
In fact, Crank says his handwriting has developed to that of a 7-year-old. Well, hey, progress is progress. That's what I say.
What about a cursive? Does anyone still do that?
Yeah,
absolutely. What are you talking about?
I do cursive
I can't even
and
do
calligraphy.
It anymore. I tried to do cursive and I couldn't because I'm so used to just printing.
Dude, I love writing calligraphy. if I can do it. You know, if I have the time for it, I'll sit down, put some guidelines, and just draw and writing calligraphy. Man, it's amazing. I write the dumbest things, but it looks so pretty. I give it to my wife. She hangs it up in her office.
No, it's a skill definitely that I wish I was. I've been practicing my hand lettering, you know, for a comic, so it's all capitals. But I try to do like cursive, and I'm like, oh man,
dude, why don't you?
That's another thing, yeah.
Why don't you buy lettering guides, man? Like we used to have letter guides in drafting when I used to do blueprints, and they got these nice little letter guides now, man. You just go use those. Put your letters right, nice and even, and spaced out right, and might help. Hell, you never know.
So, Pixel, is what Joshua was saying true that you're the reason he lost his wrench on Manny's channel?
Oh yeah, I'm the reason everybody lost their wrenches.
What did you do?
Yeah.
Oh, I deleted his. I put him in timeout because whenever you put somebody in timeout for like 300 seconds, whatever, it wipes out everything they've said previously. And so I waited till the end of the show and then put him in timeout, and it wiped out the entire thing he'd said the entire show. So Manny's like, Pixel, you gotta stop doing that, man. You're gonna mess up my channel. I'm like, oh well, you know, he deserved it.
Wow. Manny sometimes is a little. He's a little harsh on the chat.
Sometimes.
I mean, dude, like sometimes he's a little.
Manny goes hard in the paint every day on the chat.
Who, Manny?
Mm-hmm. It's funny. I like it.
You know, I figured it was a gatekeeper thing. I thought that's how y'all communicated.
I love my chat.
Yeah.
Same here.
I give everybody wrenches.
I know you do.
Yeah, he's like it's like Pusa Studios over at John's chat.
Just a sea of blue over there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame John, man. Hell, let people have fun. I mean, Manny's a little bit different. He's a little bit more archaic in his thought process. So, you know, it's like I tell people, your channel, your rules, whatever, you know, whatever makes you happy.
He's still praying to that volcano, making sure it doesn't explode. That's all.
Yeah, Manny's probably listening to us right now. Too.
Oh, just you wait, Pixel. I'm gonna set you afire.
Maybe.
I'm gonna show up on his channel and immediately get timed out. That's for being on Cross's channel, talking trash.
He'd have to time us all out.
That's why Manny de-wrenched most of his mods. Was too many timeouts. That makes sense. You don't want to interrupt people from speaking either. You know. I mean, like I said, whatever works for you, I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, well, people know here you don't time anybody out for no good reason. You do, you're likely going to get timed out by me.
Cross never lets me pick anybody.
And also, guys, I want to apologize for what you heard earlier. That had something to do with why today was not so great.
We heard something.
What's going on?
We heard something.
It's when ERTs were like, okay, what not to put in a drawing, and I wasn't talking about a drawing. I forgot I was off mute.
Oh yeah.
No, what did you say? I didn't hear it.
John wasn't here when that happened.
You must repeat what you said for my sake.
Yeah, my mom and I would kind of got into an argument.
We didn't really catch too much. We just kind of got a little tail end of something.
I want to take a moment to shield for Todd Mulrooney. The shirt, amazing. Okay, that was it. That was my shilling for Todd Mulrooney.
All we heard, Brandon, was noise, voices. We didn't hear what the voices were saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened here was...
You don't have to tell us, Brandon.
Yes, you do. I want to know.
I'll tell you off live stream. Let's just say that my mom and I, we got into a fight that really should never have been had.
I don't want to hear about anything off live stream. Get out of here with that.
Yeah, well, that's what you're going to have to.
Keep that story to yourself.
Pixel is shilling for his hack.
Pixel, how do I get one of those hats?
I gotta update the logo and then put it online. You can order one if you want to.
Does it come in dad hat?
I do have dad hat options. I haven't set it up as a dad hat yet, but I could.
Oh, Jehoshaphat, I need one of those.
But I went with the Flex Fit, Pro style.
Like a bro.
Yeah. Well, I didn't look
like a true professional.
I bent the bill. I'm not sticking out with like a straight old douche bro kind of thing going on. And look, I even took it
with the sticker on top still.
Yeah, no, the sticker's gone. I got rid of that too.
Look at JP smoking. Ooh.
JP doing it, man. Why is that? Zach Hawkins says he's got a hot take. He's saying that John Dillard game in the system is greater than James Dean Anderson because John Dillard actually drew Guyver for me.
That's true, I did. And it was great. And it was on a sketch card.
No douche Bill. Hashtag. Yeah, but Manny's stream was good last night, man. We had a little bit of fun.
And Manny's stream is always good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I lost my partner Josh, so I have to figure out how I'm gonna try to do some drawing streams without him. Man, it's no fun without my partner.
What happened to Josh?
He passed away.
He got a contract. He got a contract with Upper Deck, so he's got the NDA. So he's not gonna draw. He's gonna be concentrating. He got like X amount of cards he's got to do in like a month. So he'll be working on that Upper Deck thing till like probably February 19th or something like that.
So he can't.
Yeah, he can't disclose what he's drawing. Can't talk about it. Can't say how many. You know, so he figured
and he can't draw it on stream, unfortunately. Either.
He can't even tell you the cards that don't get accepted. He can't even show them to you. It's weird the NDA they have on that. And
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, strict.
I almost went to work for those guys a few years back. I got offered a web dev position with them, and I almost took it. I wound up going with the startup. It was a poor choice. The startup collapsed.
Man, we all have those. I've made a couple of early career mistakes as well, man. I was like, damn it.
Yes.
Hindsight being 2020, things would have been a whole lot different. It's like I tell people though, man. Some people are like, yo, you can only get your dream job once. And I'm like, no, if you're that good, you can get your dream job over and over again. It's just a matter of putting in the time and effort into it.
Yep.
John Dillard, what are you working on, buddy?
A header for my YouTube channel.
Oh, looks nice.
I want it to be simple.
Simple, yet elegant, to the point. Sometimes less is more.
Sometimes.
John, you should highlight your German heritage.
You want me to put a eagle on there or something, or what?
Iron Cross.
Just like, what is it? Black, yellow, and red.
Lightning bolts on here if you could.
Please don't do the double lightning bolts.
Like do lightning bolts on each side. And an iron.
You can do lightning bolts in a certain form. I'm not going to say what form.
You should say what form.
I'll design you one, John.
Design me I need a logo that I can put on a T-shirt, and I need to say GTS somewhere on it.
What's wrong with the picture of you smoking a cigarette? I mean, a cigar or whatever. Cigarette.
Who the hell would want to wear a picture of my ugly mug?
I mean, it's your logo. Why not?
It's my avatar.
Yeah, avatar. People.
If you made a sticker of your avatar, I'd put it on the back of my truck. Yeah, I want an Indicron sticker, an Incron in comics sticker, and a John Dillard's face sticker.
Oh, my morning masterclass thumbnail finally uploaded after like 40 minutes. Jeez.
It takes some time sometimes. Sack has a question. I'm looking to buy a cheap tablet/pad that can run Hangouts and art program at the same time. Any suggestions? Panel?
I'm not sure whether I could do it at the same time. I got a cheap one up from Walmart, fairly good one from Walmart. I don't use them a lot anymore, but because of my setup. But it was RCA.
Yeah, an RCA probably wouldn't be able to stream very well while you're trying to draw. I mean, if you're going to try to draw on a tablet, you're probably going to need something with a bit more power. I mean, even my laptop with like 4 gigs of RAM starts to struggle when you're streaming and drawing at the same time.
You got 4
So,
gigs? Blasphemy.
Yeah. I mean, you could try like an iPad, but I mean, iPad. Actually, here's the thing: if you can get an iPad, you could stream your iPad screen to another computer and actually broadcast it that way, and be able to work and do pretty well. It's not too hard to screen share off an iPad. So that's probably the best way you want to do it. And you can get one of the older model iPad Pros for under $500 because the new ones have come out. So I mean, between that and an iPad, the Apple Pencil, $500-600 tops, and you'd have yourself a machine that you'd be able to draw on and be able to stream with.
Nice.
Can't you treat it as a separate camera if you use Streamlabs or something like that?
Yeah, I think you can. I actually have a different app that I use that just basically broadcasts your screen. I can't remember what it is. It's like an AirPlay kind of thing. But yeah, you're just pushing your screen from your iPad to your device, and then the device itself actually connects you to the Hangout, and you're able to broadcast that.
What's collateral damage? What are we looking at?
That's the logo I'm playing with. Yeah, that's the logo I'm working on right now. I haven't decided if I'm going to stick with Damage yet, or if I've got a couple different titles. One of them was Fallout Core, which was basically the same thing, but it's the actual name of I'm trying to figure out if it's going to be the name of the actual organization. So there's this, like I was saying, there's this government organization that's been created to go and clean up the messes after everybody does their stuff, and collateral damage, the Department of Collateral Damage is what I was referring to them before, and now I'm thinking like Fallout Core would be kind of cooler. And then if I did a play on words, I could do Fallout Corpse, and actually, SE. But I haven't quite figured it out yet. I'm still playing with that. But this is one of the logo ideas I worked out a couple nights ago.
Nice.
I like collateral damage.
Yeah, I do too. And like the text here is actually my handwriting. I just digitized and distressed a little bit.
Nice.
Just took my brush tool and went at it. Yeah.
I'm watching John over here struggle to get his banner to fit on his YouTube channel. I stopped watching Rick draw and just started concentrating on John.
Oh, dude. YouTube just destroys your image. It sucks, man. They tell you, hey, use this size. And so you make it that size, and then it shows you the way that it gets resized on different devices, and they won't let you upload a different image per device.
Yeah. Right now, you should see John's logo, how it got destroyed right now.
Probably half of it got cut off, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 4/5 of it got cut off.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Yeah. Yeah, they have this whole big image, and then, sorry, you only got this little bar spot.
The funny thing is, like, you have one image, like Pixel says, has to try and look good on like 3 different devices. It has to fit the phone, the computer, tablet. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's dumb. It's completely dumb. They should be letting you pick out a couple different ones. So, okay, this is for mobile, this is for whatever, but no.
Yeah. I say they should hire Pixel at Google, fix all the stuff.
They wouldn't like my opinions.
Oh well, I mean, I didn't say you would stay hired. I said they should hire you.
Yeah, that's
I didn't say how long you was gonna work there. Just saying that maybe.
I'm not liking this. I got his leg way too long.
What time is it? It's 10 o'clock. I probably need to pop into the IndieCron team and see what's going on there, get our daily stuff figured out. We've got a bunch of books that submitted recently that we need to review and get ready for upcoming. And a Gatekeeper project, you guys are pretty close to having preview images and stuff ready for, from what I've heard.
John is concentrating, but yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. You talking to me? What's up? I'm sorry. I'm reading this thing here.
My project doesn't need any promotion. No. I was just saying that you guys are pretty close to getting your preview images and stuff ready for release for the Gatekeeper project.
Well, we're releasing February 1st, so I'm like, I don't know how long it's going to be on previews.
True. Yeah, like 4 days.
Good enough.
That's all good. I got to get that stuff finished too.
But they got enough channels where they'll get a lot of publicity. So, and they're always welcome on mine if they so choose.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. It's like our thing, because you guys have so many people working on it and you've got so many connections to different channels. Other people are going to see it and be like, okay, cool, we can get promoted. But some of the other ones, they're going to need some help. And so I think the not launching it 5 days after we open up coming will probably be a better idea. But you guys are fine.
Yeah.
Well, you can let all of them know about me, about my Friday night or Saturday night stuff.
Yeah, and I'm always open.
I got somebody booked for this week, but the next person, I don't cut the next anything after that week. Although I've contacted somebody about the week after, but they haven't gotten back to me. So.
Hey, Rick and Pixel, I got to go too. John, all you guys, Matt.
Okay, catch you later.
Bye, JP.
See you later, man. See you, JP.
Bye.
See you, JP.
Later, JP. Later, Pixel.
Later.
Later, Pixel.
Yeah, no, for sure though, man. Like my channel is always available for interviews and promo. Anybody that's interested, that's how I started. I started interviewing like Critias and Donald and a couple other people here and there. So I kind of like it. I like it a lot, man, because it allows, it's giving back to the community. So,
Tyler says, John Talk loves having indies on. You got to schedule me like 2 to 3 weeks in advance since I'm booked.
Damn. Well, I don't have that problem.
I want to go on to discuss Tales from Beyond the Gate, February 19th.
There you go, John Talk.
He got mad because I made a joke earlier when he was live, and I said I want to schedule an appointment for February 31st, and he was all looking at his schedule.
Zach says this is his Friday night. It may or may not be inebriated, intoxicated, inebriated, vivaciously filled. Yeah.
Okay, so this is not working. I'm changing the size of the image, but it's not showing up here as still. Oh man. Oh my goodness.
Hey, John. He says the 19th is his birthday. You're a no-go.
Oh man.
He said laugh out loud.
Thank you for embarrassing him.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll catch you later.
Bye,
Okay,
Pixel.
later,
Easy.
Pixel.
Good, man.
See you.
Hey, John, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to make it fit up for your channel banner thingy, or?
Yeah, are you looking at my screen right now?
Yeah, I'm looking at your screen. Yeah.
Okay, you see how it has a long, skinny banner there with this guy's face on it?
Right.
I want to fill that
John's
entire
face.
long, skinny banner with John Dillard Gaming Assist.
I have a suggestion. If you were to send it to me in Twitter, I can do that for you if you want.
Okay, I'm sending it right now.
All right. Because I
so
did
my
something like
question
that
is
before. I can go ahead and do this stuff.
What's that,
so
Ortiz?
my question is this: why do you have your face twice on your channel?
Because
is
I
that
like
a
my
narcissistic
face.
thing?
Like some people don't like their own face. I love my face.
You love your face. Oh, first, right?
It is John Dillard Gaming the system, and it's not like some other name, like Cross Comics.
It's not like random, model I got off of Google gaming the system. It's me. It's always been me. Always will be me.
All by himself. No assistance needed.
I don't need nobody, and nobody cares about me anyway.
He is gaming the system.
Poor John.
Poor me. Pobre Jan.
Pobrecito.
Pobre Jan.
Pobrecito Juan. Bendito. Dios lo bendiga el pobre.
All right. Brandon.
Yes.
I put it in the big link that everybody's in.
All right. I'll go ahead and take care of it right now.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Brandon.
All right.
Really appreciate it, man. You're the best.
I try.
I'm trying to see if Matt will speak so I can see how he's going along with that drawing, and he went to his icon. Never mind.
Matt, it's a drawing channel. Show your drawing.
Technically speaking, that is his drawing, his icon. It looked like he drew that himself.
I think he's doing something else there. He's ignoring us.
I don't know, but it was looking pretty dope.
Maybe he's planning on leaving us too.
So, John,
Yes,
was doing
sir.
a stream about beans this morning. I was like, beans? Like,
You don't know that Mexicans know a lot about beans?
yeah, he definitely knew a lot. That's for doggone sure. Pinto and but I've never seen that used like that before. Like, oh, that kind of makes sense. Huh.
Yeah, that's how I do my when I let me show you here. When I work on my what the hell is this? Stop that. Stop it now.
I didn't do nothing, man. I asked a question.
This is all your
We ain't doing nothing.
Well, I got to go back to Hangouts and start sharing again. I didn't want to put my private conversations with Brandon where we're hailing Raven.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. No, man, I've never seen it quite.
When I do my Cosmonaut cartoony girls, like I'll do the head here, and let me see.
Oh, he's saying his video and audio cut out. Try shutting off Hangouts and coming back in, Matt. Oh, you got your video again.
Looks like he's there.
See what I mean? Like I do it like this.
Mm-hmm. Let me log on your screen. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I'll do like that. Then I'll go in and start cutting in like the waist, the hips, and this will be like the.
So what I'm gonna do? So I'm thinking about doing a video series called "Can Anyone Draw Using John's Techniques?" Now, if I could draw using your techniques, that means it'll work for anybody.
But that's not fair because you can't draw.
That's what makes the most sense because I'm learning how to draw using your techniques. See? So if it works, it's a proven technique. If it doesn't work, you're full of BS.
But I'm not though.
Are you willing to put it to the test?
Absolutely.
All right, then. It's a done deal. The series will begin soon. Man, that's a big old forearm.
Yeah.
Jesus. That girl, baseball player?
So you get to watch it. You watch him while you're doing it, drawing.
Yes, Joshua, that is doing for PA.
And then you just start, that's how I do my my little figures for my Cosmonaut comic book.
Yep. She's a little delicious, so
yeah,
I like it.
She's supposed to be.
Hey, Brandon, can you share what you're doing for John? Are you able to share
Let him do it.
Just let him do it, man.
Yeah, I just thought
I may have to wait, you guys, because the website I use to try to do that says under a lot of use right now, but it will be done. Trust me, I will be.
Brandon has a website. You just gonna give John the link.
See, this is her right here, colored.
Hold on, I was looking at Matt. Oh yeah, that was good. I like it. She's delicious.
It's supposed to be cartoony.
Yeah, the reason why I use a website is because the programs that you use for making like banners or thumbnails, whatever, I can't get that because the computer I have won't support the program, so I have to use a website.
I have an application on my phone called Pixel Lab, and it has a function on here that says image size, and then I can go to custom, and then I can pick between profile picture, YouTube channel banner, YouTube thumbnail, Facebook cover art. I'm gonna go to that.
Yeah. Definitely.
You know more about that than I do because I only use this one website called Pixlr.
Pixlr. I'm just writing now, mesmerized by the brush strokes of Mr. Cosson.
Brush?
Yeah, he's using a brush, bruh.
What? What is this, 1955?
Yeah, well, Matt is an old school guy. He likes traditional stuff. Long walks on the beach, looking at stars at night.
You don't need to try and get him a girlfriend. He's already got one.
I was just reading his profile from Artist Connections.
Oh, missed connections. Dude, we took my wife's aunt and chaperoned her on a date from from a website for Mexican people called Nueva Gente.
Oh, for real?
And we took him to we're like, where do we want to
Do
go?
they make dating sites for everybody?
Oh, they do. And we took him to I think it was Huntington Beach or Redondo Beach or something. So they wanted to go do the boardwalk thing.
Okay, now I could do something.
Well, do it. Then the guy ends up being like this total like just whack like soy boy. Then he starts contacting her, like texting her, telling, I'm back here at the beach where we had our first date. I'm walking and I'm looking at the stars. Oh my god. They had
my goodness.
They had one date.
Okay, that my friend is a stay away from that guy. Run the other way as fast as possible. You know what I like about Matt Cousin? I'm gonna tell you what I like about Matt Cousin. Rick always shows us the crotch of said thing he's drawing. Matt is showing us booty. Now, see, booty is much more appealing to men than crotch. Rick, take pointers.
That sounds blasphemous.
Sounds blasphemous? I don't know. Hey, Matt, does that dude have vampire? Oh, no, it's an animal. I forgot. Yeah, okay, he's upside down. I can't see his face. I was like, does that dude a vampire? But he's like, okay, there you go.
Yeah, Time Cheetah.
Cheetah.
Yeah, Time Cheetah is a comic I did with some guys out here. Did 2 Kickstarters for us. We have 2 books, 2 graphic novels. And we did it online. You can actually go to timecheetahcomic.com and you can read some of the second book, I think it is.
Cool.
Yes, Joshua, they do have a Raven dating site. John and I are working hard to get it up and running because we figured, hell, why not?
We're just waiting on some code from Pixel.
Mm-hmm.
Might be waiting a while.
Shoot, Pixel is a smart dude, man.
Yes.
Building that site has leveraged him into a lot of insider and a lot of good stuff within the community. You know.
Oh yeah.
That was a super smart move.
Yeah, it brought a lot of people together, I think, too. I mean, besides, of course, YouTube live streams. But yeah, that definitely. I checked out some guys' works I've never even seen up on Twitter or anything, and just perused through it.
Yeah, a lot of people like to stay away from Twitter, man. It is kind of toxic, man. I don't even know why I opened a Twitter profile, man. I regretted it.
Yeah, for me, I never get into any arguments. I stay away from any political talk, but I do see it on my feed once in a while pops up. I feel like saying something, but I'm like, nope, I'm gonna stay away.
It ain't worth it.
Yeah,
it ain't worth it. So, John,
yes, sir.
Are you boycotting Gillette?
Sure, why not?
John says, I don't shave. I'm a truck driver.
Did you see the ad? You saw the ad.
I saw the ad.
Yeah.
No, I think I never use Gillette anyway. Because I get a lot of ingrown, so I use a safety razor.
Ah. That's that sensitive Mexican skin.
Well, I got real curly hair, so it grows back into my neck, so I gotta I can't use those 5-bladed razors. I'll end up looking like a
Bound is in the house. Now I was just change. I hate dead space on stream, so I always try to keep the conversation moving, even if it is dumb, until someone says something intelligent like John, and then we move on that side.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? You got to keep it moving.
I can't handle the Gillette commercial was funny, but at the same time, it was really insulting. I didn't like it.
Yeah, really, that term they use, mansplaining. That was like, what was that supposed to be? Womansplaining?
Look,
because it's scolding men.
The way they presented that, that would have been sexual harassment because he touched her shoulder. Mansplaining, which is the least of the offenses committed. I mean, that dude would have been walked out of that building in handcuffs and fired. If the propaganda would have been the correct way, I was like,
I mean, like when you showed a picture of that guy touching that lady's shoulder, like, I don't know about you, but I used to work, manual labor, and like I had a foreman that would like put a death grip on my shoulder, dude.
Yeah, but and that's something that's normal for us, right? But like for me being a Puerto Rican, we are touchy-feely hands are a lot of our, using our hands as like part of our speech. Someone ties our hands down, we may not be able to speak. Like the words will not come out because we use our hands, we touch, we touch the shoulders, hey, how you doing? So
That's like Italians.
Yeah. It's like part of the culture, right? And so working in corporate America, I have un-Puerto Ricanized myself in a lot of aspects. I was like, okay, I can't be touching people because people are sensitive now. like, oh, he just assaulted me. I'm like, what? Like, what? No, I didn't. This is just the way I talk.
Like, or how about this? How about you pack your shit, get the hell out of here?
Yeah.
I don't want you working here. Goodbye.
Bye. Adios. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Well, I'm not the boss. I'm just a regular worker bee, so I can't tell nobody to leave.
Yeah, it's gotten ridiculous or beyond ridiculous, actually.
Nah, but I saw it happening when I was in the Army. Okay, where people, like I said, like I saw this a Puerto Rican lady get in trouble because the way because she talks with her hands and whatnot. She really didn't touch anybody, but she was moving her hands, and they were like, "Okay, you're disrespecting me," and blah 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 blah. She was like, "I was just talking." And then that next thing you know, she got an Article 15, got a little bit of that money taken. And I was like, that really was unfair because you didn't take into consideration that that's just our culture, But
yeah, my
it is what it is.
Got in trouble at his job because he talked to a lady and was just talking to her, just, like small talk, nothing big, not asking her out or anything, just talking to her. And then she went and reported him, said he made her feel uncomfortable. And then so they came to him and he was just like, they wouldn't tell him who made the report against him. They wouldn't tell him what made her uncomfortable. And he's like, well, then how do I know what I did wrong?
Yeah.
And so finally one guy told him, in secret, because I'm not supposed to tell you, but he was like, what? So he just basically stayed away from that woman because he's like, she's nuts. I was just talking to her. And she worked a counter and he was just talking small talk, like being nice. And
yeah, small talk, like people do in the elevators and whatnot. Like, hey, how you doing? How's is it cold enough for you out there or whatnot? Little stupid remarks. Little icebreakers, just idle chit chat. Nothing.
He's not even. He's a comic guy. He's not even a ladies' man, so he wasn't like trying to be smooth or anything. He was just talking. And that was so weird.
Yeah, just to cut the weird tension in the elevator that there always seems to be for some reason when nobody's talking.
Yeah, I mean, I've always been like, I say hello to people. I always say, like, if I leave the elevator, I'll say, hey, y'all have a nice day. I still open doors for people and whatnot, male or female. It don't matter. If I'm at the door, I'm going to open the door. I'm going to let you walk through, because that's the way I was raised. And I do have the privilege. It is kind of cool because I live in the South and some of those values have not gone away. People don't look at you crazy when you do it. They just say thank you and just move on, go on about their business. But I couldn't see, I don't know how it's going to be when I move over to Washington State because I think that's more liberal. I don't know if the same customs will fly over there. I've already been told it's kind of hippie-ish and very progressive, so just to be careful and whatnot. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, man, I ran into that. It's funny. I used to live in Michigan, and I'm from Michigan, and I used to live there with. I remember holding the door open for a woman, and then it was a young girl, and she just looked at me. And she goes, "Oh, please," like that, and I was like, "What?" Like I was like somehow making a move on her by leaving holding the door open for her, and I was like. It's like, man, what the heck, And then I think, like you said, I hold it open for anybody, not just women. But if someone's just behind me and I'm walking in, I don't want to slam in their face. I just hold it open a little bit.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. It's just being polite.
It's crazy. Yeah,
it's just being polite. Like I said, like saying, hey, how you doing in the elevator? Or, how's the weather? Or did you watch the games this weekend? If you see some fellas, which I know is kind of stereotypical because a lot of men don't even watch football anymore because. Whatever reason, some people draw a lot. Some people are just too soy. It's weird to me.
Some people just never got into the sports. They got into the.
Well, you're Canadian, so who cares?
Yeah,
no, but it's a really common thing. It's a really common thing in almost every place I've ever worked, where it's just the atmosphere is such that you just don't talk to the women because you're inviting trouble. You just don't.
Yeah.
You just stay away from them, all of them.
That's crazy.
Because they're
Yeah,
all cool
you know-
and they're all fine and dandy until the one day when they feel like taking something the wrong way, and then all of a sudden you're in the hot seat. I had this woman at my work that was always just super surly all the time. And I came in one time and we parked the truck, and you have to go in and check in at the intake office. And she was there. And normally she's not there. Normally it's just a bunch of dudes working at night, but she had to cover for somebody, so she wasn't happy. And she was like, "What is your truck number?" I gave her my truck number. What's the load number? Was then giving me asking me all these questions that normally are not asked. You normally only need 3 pieces of information when you go in. She was asking me about for like 13. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll go look. And I left to go look in the truck, and I got the serial number, and I came back out. Okay, what's the seal number? Okay, it's on the paperwork right there. I need it from you. Okay, let me go back and check. And I would do that. You know what I mean? So I was like, I had enough of that shit. I went in, I filed a report that she was being belittling and badgering and confrontational to the point of uncomfortableness. And I kept doing that every time she did it, and eventually she was gone.
Oh, that's smart though. Yeah, no, because you never know, that could be the start of something. She's trying to start something.
Oh, she definitely was. She was being confrontational to the point of trying to start something.
Yeah.
She was trying to get me to be like, "What the fuck," you know?
Yeah, and then she could start
I
trying
was
to
gonna blow up in there and start throwing paperwork.
But yeah, and you have to be careful, right? Because that's how you make your money, you know. And that's, you can't go home. And look, I've always been like this. As a married man, I would never try to. I would dread the day that I would have to go home and tell my wife that I am unemployed or lost my job over something stupid. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, I've heard those stories about men that like get dressed and pretend they're going to work for like months at a time while they're looking for a new job. I could definitely see that happening.
I mean, because I don't know, because like I said, I'm old school. I'm a little bit older. I was raised that way. I was raised that, you know, you're a dude, you're a man. You should always have a job. You should be working. You should be providing. There is no other way. You know, that's just the way I was raised.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna do, you know, dumb stuff, you know. And I used to say it all the time when I was in the army, you know, because you have soldiers underneath you, and they try to use their God-given talents to get ahead in life and try to get people caught up, you know. And there's sometimes something like that. I be like, look, man, you are not worth my rank. You will never be worth my rank. My rank equals my money, and you're not that important in my life, to be honest with you. They always said I was a butthole, but I was like, I'm keeping away from all that.
Yeah.
You know, I used to always tell them straight up, you're not worth my rank. You're not worth what took me all these years to build. You're not.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry. You know. And nowadays I do the same thing, man. I keep to myself. My whole team is guys. I work with all guys, and I like it that way. You know, there's no drama. We rarely speak, but we get along and we work. You know, when the work needs to be done, we get it done. We knock it out the park, and then, you know, that's it.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't even know how the people think, like, in that, the people who do that type of thing, how their minds work. So I'm always kind of just trying to figure it out. I'm like, but not to like figure it out because I'm scared of. I just want to know how to avoid anything, you know. And because my mind, like I said, I'll say something, and I had people, like I said, act like they had an attitude, and I'm like, I don't know what their attitude is about. So usually I just kind of blow it off or whatever. And sometimes I think that's the best way to be in some regards, because my friend, who I told you about, who got written up or called in, he kind of, he's questioning, so he wants to question and ask people questions. I'm like, dude, don't do that, because it's gonna make it worse. Just ignore them. You know? And
sometimes you gotta do that. You just gotta take it, walk away, you know, and just keep an eye on the situation from a distance.
Yeah, and he's smart. He avoided that the lady, because he said he's a nice guy, and I'm like, that's kind of frustrated him. I'm like, no kidding, man. That would make me mad, actually. That kind of crap. Yeah,
like I said, you know, it's weird, but like I said, being in the South, you know, a lot of that stuff is negligible, because, you know, I don't talk with my hands anymore, but I can still open doors and still be me, you know.
Yeah.
And whatnot, you know.
Yeah, in the South, there's a different like code. Yeah, people accept certain things. It's funny, California, living out here. I've been here about 9 years almost, and it's like it's a little more friendly, surprisingly, than, well, I used to live in Detroit area. So Detroit, like, people, I'd be raking my leaves or mowing the lawn, and someone would walk by on the sidewalk, and they'd look at me, be looking at me. So I'd be like, hey, how's it going? And they just stare at me, and they would not say anything back. Just stare. It's like they wouldn't even act like they didn't see me. They just stare at me and not say anything back. And that was my pet peeve. But I'm like, I don't run into that out here. Usually, if you say something, someone will respond back. But a lot of times in California, people don't say too much to people they don't know because they're afraid of running into a crazy. You know what I mean? You get that one person who's just nuts, and you're like, oh man. Because I've seen people who are clean cut, and they're just as crazy as like a homeless guy on the side of the road. You're like, whoa, how does this guy function? You drive the car, and this guy's nuts, like really out there. And but for the most part, yeah, people seem pretty friendly out here, at least where I live. That was kind of a refreshing thing for me, but just don't talk politics, and you should be pretty good.
I don't know. That's looking pretty good, actually.
Was that?
Yeah, sorry about that. My phone died out on me.
No problem.
Well, I'm sorry. I stepped away from the mic. I said it's looking pretty good, Brent. Matt.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna add just one more, like a blue color in, and then I'll be finished.
And also, John, I finished the thing. It should work now. Get the thing out first.
The art banner.
Mystery in space. Yeah. Joshua Hughes is accusing me of sexism. That's sexism.
I was gonna say people are gonna be like, "Hey, you don't want to work with women," and it's like, "Hey, I just don't want to get in trouble." And they go, "That's sexist." And I'm like, "Wait, when getting in trouble is sexist now. No matter what you do, man."
No matter what you do. I mean, I don't mind, but for me, I just find it better with the team that I have. It just works, and I'm not gonna mess with that. With the team that I have, if it works, I'm not messing with it. I'm not bringing anybody else in, and I'm not letting anybody else go. You know, because the team works, and when you have when you have a good formula, man, I just don't mess with it. It works. It just works. Why mess with it?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and before the contract changed out, I was the hiring source, so I hired all these guys. And the contract changed over. My company became a sub, so then it changed over. One of the guys I hired wound up being my boss.
Oh wow!
And yeah, it's crazy. Contracting world is crazy.
Yeah. Man, yes.
So
it's funny.
Picking
so hopefully
good people worked out for me.
Good terms.
Oh yeah, no. Like I said, picking good people worked out for me. Look, when I met the guy, you know, he just had twins. He was in a job that had no benefits, but he's super intelligent, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I can help this guy out and get a quality employee at the same time. Now he's happy, man. He does not want to leave the company he's with. He doesn't want to leave for any reason whatsoever. His wife is happy. He's taking care of his twins. Life is beautiful for him, you know?
Yeah,
so now he's the guy that wound up being my boss. Now when the company's, you know, flip-flop. So he's cool, man. Joshua says fire one of the white males. I have a Filipino, a Puerto Rican, but nah, man.
No white males.
Yeah, no, I have two white guys, a Filipino and me, the Puerto Rican. Yeah. And the Filipino is 6'3".
What?
Yeah. Wow. We call him the unicorn.
The unicorn. That's good. Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's an eclectic team, man, but we all get along. Both me and the Filipino, he's a former Marine, I'm former Army, and the other guy is Army, and then the other guy, he's never been in, so you know. So we now got, you know.
I work with a lot of military and Filipinos. Like when I lived in Vegas, I worked with like it was probably 80% like Filipino, like everybody at the work, and I never knew anything about the culture. Like I didn't know anything about Filipinos, and so it was kind of a cool experience just learning. And they all shared their lunches. Like at lunch, they just laid out all this food on the table like it was like a potluck or something. It's pretty cool.
from Rochelle.
Who?
Yeah.
My mom's boss.
Oh.
My mom's not home at the moment, so.
Yeah, Joshua says that there's too many white people in my team. I disagree, man. I think it's a perfect blend. I like it. I like it. I'm very happy. Yeah, I've been working with these guys for almost 6 years, though. You know,
Oh, wow.
It's not like a recent development. I've been with these guys for a while, and that's why I said, man, a team works. You know, if a team's been together for 3, 4, 5, 6 years, man, it's works. You know,
It's a well-oiled machine.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Don't mess with what works.
Not at all. You know, and that's what I like, man.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
And then, of course, we all look at it as an 8-hour vacation from the house, you know, because we all get along. No kids, none of that other stuff in the mix. We just chilling.
Yeah.
I know.
I used to have a job working security in a booth with we really got along really well. All the security guards, we just sat all night long and played cards and Monopoly and shit. It was fantastic. It wasn't even like work at all.
That's awesome when you get something like that.
Hey, John, I'm not sure if you heard me or not, but I sent you the thing already. I finished it up.
Yep.
Oh, where'd you send it to the Twitter?
Chat. Yep.
Yeah,
it's on
the link for YouTube processing.
Well, the oil like Booster. Yeah, Booster. Booster is an interesting fella. He's a funny guy. Booster, that is.
Yeah, Model was saying to me the thing he was saying is too stretched, but I did the research before I did anything.
Yeah, he's talking about the horizontal scale, but we'll find out in a minute when John puts it on. We'll see how that works out.
And don't mind the black stuff. That was for the template that I had to do. That's what you have to do when you are making the channel banners.
I just noticed that because if you use just the image, it wants to zoom into just the very center of that image, so you have to have a bigger image with the logo somewhere small on it.
Right.
Okay, let me go see. This looks like it's going to work. Let's go see.
All right, John's about to be happy. And Matt is still watercoloring, and I'm kind of digging it.
Thanks.
Kind of digging it.
Almost finished.
That's a big deal.
I didn't even check the time.
It's 1:33 Eastern Standard Time. I don't know what time it is in Cali.
Try 3 hours.
Yeah, so 10:33 over here. Actually, got to get going. Do some stuff real quick. But yeah, it was good talking with you guys.
Yeah,
glad I was able to stop
likewise, sir.
Good having you in.
Yeah,
Gotta get your brother on. Gotta get your brother on Twitter so we can pull him into these things.
Yeah, definitely. I'll get him going. I'll tell him about what you're coloring too.
Yeah, that's what Cross really
almost
wants.
Fits.
Almost.
Almost fits.
Well, almost fits.
No, almost fits.
That's what I said.
Almost. Like what's missing?
And if you take a look here at what's going on, it almost got it all in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, let me try something. Now that I know how to do this, let me try something else.
You failed,
so you got on Dillard.
He was close, very close.
He was very close. So Model was right.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Don't worry about it,
Well,
man.
thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
No,
not really, because now he's got John on the right path.
Yeah.
Now John is on the right path, so it's all good now. You always learn from your mistakes, man.
Yeah. I mean, I actually looked at the stuff what the size of the banner had to be before I did it. I'm going.
Oh, isn't that right, Cross?
Huh?
I'll see you guys later.
That doesn't work for long, you know, John.
All right, see you later, Matt.
Good talking with you guys. See you, Brandon and Cross, E. Ortiz, and John. See ya.
Later, bud.
See you later. See you in a while,
Matt.
crocodile.
Muted Matt before he left.
John is terrible, man.
Not me. I didn't do it. What are you talking about?
It's terrible, man. It's terrible. Terrible.
Oh, Chrono says, "What did I walk into?"
Who was that? Charles Barkley?
Yeah, that was trying to be a Charles Barkley imitation. Hey, Kronos,
I
how you
think the
doing, brother?
funniest thing, dude. I was watching Charles Barkley talk about sports, and he was like, "Well, you know what? All that aside, I want to talk about somebody who hasn't been talked about in a while, very underrated player, and that's Charles Barkley." I started dying.
Yeah, Charles is funny. Terrible. That's just terrible. I can't never get it right. it's funny.
Actually, I might. Oh, you're gonna do it yourself, John. Never mind. I was gonna say I could probably try it again because maybe I did something wrong.
No, I don't think you did anything wrong. I need the parameters, like the actual physical parameters, like spelled out for me.
Oh, okay.
And they're just not doing it. Is what do you call it?
I know I figured this all out a little bit ago, a couple months ago, when I was putting up my new banner and all that.
Everything got to be about Christ.
Chrono saying, so you can live stream without camera via Google. I was experimenting with it. It has some weird delay on audio. Any way to fix it? Nope. Just turn off the audio on the YouTube transmission. Don't worry about it and just pay attention to what you're doing. There's always going to be a delay. Even when you put it on, they got a setting where it's supposed to be no delay. There's still a delay.
Yeah, that way hopefully you can get to any comments before or whatever.
Yeah. Sorry, Kronos. Sorry we couldn't be of much help. Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can put some sort of a fade behind this these letters because they're not dark enough. But I don't want to change them. I like the way they look.
Oh, if you like the way they look, just keep playing. Keep experimenting. Dude, that guy looks like a monster hunter with whatever that is.
Yeah. I don't think I got him quite looking right, but it's supposed to be Guts from Berserk, anime called Berserk.
Oh yeah. All right, let's see. Maybe maybe something like this. No, that looks terrible. Okay. That looks better. Maybe a little darker.
You put a little bit of white highlighter on the letters too? That'll make it pop, I think.
Not yet.
I don't know.
Well, you know it will. I wanted to do it simple. I don't want to go in there and highlight every little thing.
I know. I'm sorry. I was just throwing out ideas. My bad, dude. My bad. I'll let the artist work. I'll just be quiet and do color commentary.
I'm trying to be efficient.
I know, bud. I know. Let's see what's going on. Chrono says he'll do some wacky fonts. Matt Costa said later to everybody. Matt is becoming a fan favorite. Mild-mannered. JP4 says you need joysticks.
What?
I don't know. That's what he said. He said you need joysticks. No sé. No me preguntas what he means. I never know what JP4 is talking about.
Right? I gotta stop saying that. I got it from Todd.
Speaking of which, how is Todd?
I don't know. He went missing in action.
He did that live stream where he introduced Leon.
I think he's mad at me because I didn't join the live stream.
But you did, but then you had to dip because you had family come over. I remember.
Yeah, I did.
I remember. I was like, John.
I really did want to be a part of that.
Yeah, I think it was nice.
Okay, let me create a new layer here. So what did they talk about? Did they just talk about his actual book and
Okay, so
The
they talked
Ignition?
about everything but the book and Ignition.
Okay.
Nah, I had to keep trying to bring them back on track. Like, hey, y'all stop talking about Spider-Man and all the 50,000 story arcs, and can we learn more about Ignition and the heroes and the villains? So, you know, every like 15, 20 minutes, I had to put in the chat, hey, get back on track, guys. People wanted to really hear about the writer, and you know, but it was cool. I mean, they had fun, and they did talk about it, but Leon's connection was kind of bad, so
Yeah, I
it was
kind of
kind
heard
of
that
hard to make out what he was
when I
saying.
jumped in there real quick. I was like, oh man, this guy, I can't hear what he's saying.
Yeah, it was kind of bad, so it was hard to make out. But it was fun, you know. I mean, but there were people on the chat saying, "Hey, can we hear about the book again? Because we missed it." And you know, normally when they're talking about the book, they'll circle back to what the book is about, but they're still talking about Spider-Man or something.
Well, that's all right, I guess.
Yeah, but he's not doing
That's
that for a
fine.
while now, right? The Ignition.
Yeah, he's not doing it for a while. I guess he just wanted to get an introduction, but people wanted to start, you know, getting an idea of what the book was going to be about. You know, and people like to know those kind of things. You know, that's why I said, you know, if you can, like if people from the gatekeepers wanted to come on the channel and talk about, you know, their particular story on the book, I'd be more than happy to host. You know, get the word out there. Even though I think for the most part, we share the same audience. You know, given a 2 or 3 people difference here and there.
Yeah,
I could
but
be
I think,
completely wrong though.
well, I think it's also, you know, you go onto your channel and you're directing the chat. You know, you ask different questions than, you know, say I would. You know, if I bring
Yep.
somebody on to mine, you know, so they get to find out new stuff about whichever story or the book or whatever.
Yeah. Well, but like I said, you guys have the advantage that all y'all, well, most of y'all on Tales from Beyond the Gate already have channels up and running, and you know you've got an audience built up, which is smart. You know, that was very smart on your part. You know, you built the channel, you got the branding. You know, Manny got what, like 500 subs. John is like 4 something. I don't even know. I think
No, I'm
John's
at 3.
like 300.
300. I'm
And you got
264. I'm close to.
I got 383. So I mean, there's people. You know, there's audience to be reached.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, so you know, it's like everybody's been building their channel slowly but surely. You know, and it helps. It helps. You know. Hey, being from PA, thank you for joining us. It's Brand Tales from the Gate. Is it the brand? It's the title of the anthology. Is that the right word?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's an anthology. It's got well, shoot, you got the authors here. How many stories you got in there? Like 12?
Oh, me?
I mean, how many stories in the book? Y'all know off the top?
No, I don't. Not off the top. So far, at least I think 9.
All right. So yeah, I know, and they have people working on it. Some good people too. You know, Todd, John, Manny. Let's not forget Cross, Chester Busby, aka the Bear, Tank Ferret,
Bill from Argos Creations.
Bill from Argos Creation. I don't know all of them. It's the ones I interact with, so you know.
Well, the idea was to have
Cat.
everybody, yeah. The idea was to have everybody have a channel,
right,
and everybody focus on different things,
right,
so that we can get the broadest amount of audience possible.
Right. Well, that makes sense, and that, for the most part, yeah. I mean, Manny's channel has really grown.
Yeah, he gets a lot from Pusa.
Yeah,
Rick. Doesn't matter where he gets the subs from.
True. I'm just saying. It's a good.
But I think his time slot works well too, because you know, he gets a lot of people to come in, tune in around that time.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Manny's channel is sort of like the it's the home base, the hangout for everybody.
Yeah,
Sean
he stole.
got was eating.
Yeah, he stole my time slot.
But we're back at this again.
Rick, you still
Oh,
go
man.
on at that time. What are you talking about?
No, I don't go on that time anytime more.
Why not?
I decided to cut down to one live stream a day
For what?
and put up a whole bunch of smaller stuff because, I don't know. I just thought, it might be smarter doing it the way I'm doing it. And growing this time zone or time slot, whatever you want to say.
That's all good though. I mean, whatever works, John has a good time slot. I remember when John only had 2 or 3 people in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And, now he's got, 10, 15, 20 people joining him in the morning?
Yeah, different days are different, but I've gotten as high as, I think, 27 at one point watching live.
Mm.
I was like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went down immediately back to 15.
Man, look, when I do my streams, I it's whatever, man. I just put on my show the best that I can, and then that's it. And I let it be what it is. I don't even get the views like that Manny gets. Manny be getting like 130, 150 views. It's like, damn, that's pretty good.
That's really good, yeah.
But we'll work it out. It's just grind, And then there was a guy that was on Manny's chat last night, Sticky Art or something like that.
Huh?
Let me see if I can find his
Sticky
channel.
Art.
Yeah, he was saying that he wanted to do every week do a highlight of artists or whatever.
Yeah, he commented on one of my videos, and I think one of my speed drawing videos.
Yeah, and
have to check it
he's
out.
got a pretty big audience. He's got like 6,000 plus subs. So I mean, that's great exposure if his subs do watch. Like if he has a live stream that equals to like EVS that has like 900 people watching any given night, then that's great exposure. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, even if they don't watch in the live stream and they come and watch in the afterwards,
Yeah,
it's still
the replay.
That way.
Yeah, so I think that's a good idea. If he's really serious and y'all can get with him, shoot, I would do it. I mean, what's the worst that can happen?
You don't get any subs, and you have a good time.
He touches me where I don't want to be touched.
Is there such a thing as that for you, John? Is there really?
No.
All right.
Yeah, don't touch my feet.
Don't mess with John's feet. He gets sensitive about that. Oh man. Chrono says he had 97 views on a W2 modded game. Nice. I don't get but 25. I get like 25 views at most. That's it. But I'm good with it, man. I mean, I'm not as talented as some of the artists around here, so I'm good with whatever I get, man. Life is beautiful. I keep it moving. No complaints, man. I just keep it moving.
So when
you're working from home today?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
my
when
buddy hit me up. He was like, "Hey, what'd you do with that Gambit picture?" I was like, nothing." He's like, "I'm buying it off you." I was like, "No."
Yeah.
He's like,
No? Oh, which one? The nude Gambit or
the one I just did at the speed drawing like a couple days ago?
Oh, I was like, which Gambit? Like, I'm concerned about your friend depending on which Gambit he chose.
Because he hit me up last time when I drew that Wolverine, that speed drawing of that Wolverine. And then I was like, no, because I want to make a webpage and I want to put like a area up there like just selling the stuff.
Right.
And all those sketches that I do that are not for anything, just for myself. I'll throw those up there and be like, okay, sell all these things.
So, do you have a digital drawing tier on your Patreon where they could just download, get like a digital art book?
No, I actually cashed out the Patreon, and in 7 days I'm going to close it down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're going to go to something different.
I didn't know. I thought maybe you
And as
had
soon as the
it.
money goes into the account, then Rick can give me his PayPal, and I can wire that money over to him.
Yeah, you should mail it through DHL. That would be hilarious. Just put all the cash in the box and send it to him DHL.
I'll get it in 6 months from now.
John, what happened to the money? I put it on the I sent it through DHL. Here's the tracking number. Yeah, Wednesdays is my work from home day. And when I move out west, I'll be working from home strictly all the time. So I can't do what I do on Wednesdays where I actually just chill out because I'll actually have to do a lot of work. It just suck. I have to get a different setup, and I gotta buy monitors for my work computer because I have my work computer on my lap and the other computer over here. I'm keeping an eye on, like I was telling Pixel, I got scripts that run and let me know if something breaks. And that's when then I'll do something in the meantime. So I got scripts that monitor everything that needs to be monitored. And if it blows up, then I'll log in, I'll remote in and fix what needs to be fixed. And then if not, I just keep it rolling and then answer any emails for anybody that might have any questions on anything that's going on. Like, hey, we need you to make these changes. These reports need to be ran or whatever. Then it was kind of a chill day for me.
You should do that as a thing, a tech thing for your channel.
Say again?
I was saying you should do some sort of tech support or whatever.
No,
tech talk.
That's work. My YouTube is for fun, man. I'm a hobbyist. I don't want to talk about work.
I was just thinking you might get some subscribers that way,
Maybe. Yeah, no, it's not a bad idea. But Josh is the same. Josh works tech too. I don't know.
Oh, damn it. Look at this. It's all cut up.
But it's better.
It is better. I'll give it that.
You're getting there. Chrono says you should mail to him in pennies. Like when you cash out the Patreon, send all the Rick stuff in pennies.
That's terrible. I wouldn't do that to Rick.
Well, you can't do that anyway because they will charge you so much for that doggone for the weight of the
I'll
pennies.
pay it. I don't care.
It'll cost more to ship than what he's shipping.
Kronos is saying that you want your subs to stay. Now, if I were to do that, it may create a secondary channel and make it like a Tech Talk Tuesday or something. People like Kronos and Pixel can come on. They're really smart guys. And that could be a secondary channel, But I wouldn't do it for this. This channel is for me my channel here is just for me to have fun, talk about art, meet new people. That's how I met John, you.
Yeah.
That's work. Hold on.
Free transform. I'm going to transform this thing all the way out. I don't care. It's going to be long and thin, and who cares? And I got to make it smaller overall. Let's do that. That way I can have it on the screen and I can adjust it accordingly. There we go. Now let's save this. And save it again. Yes, save it over that file. Do that. Yes. All right. So what do you think I should have for my logo, Rick? Like as I want something that looks cool. Something that somebody would put on like a black t-shirt and throw it on and they can wear it out. And people wouldn't necessarily have to know what it is. And I don't want it to be really so esoteric that people are like, what is that? Some specific particular comic book creator? You know what I mean? I just want it to be like a cool logo. You know what I mean? But that incorporates the GTS on there. What do you think I should do? What would you wear if you're like you want to put something on? You don't want to show everybody that you're like a comic book fan, but it does look like a cool image on a black T-shirt. What would it be?
Maybe for you, A slot machine.
A slot machine?
Gaming the system.
It's not a bad idea. What else you got?
Or some sort of blackjack table or something like that. Some sort of, like.
So maybe like a flare of poker cards.
Yeah.
I can dig that. That would be cool. That would be really cool, actually. Oh, gee willikers. What do you think, Brandon? I think Brandon fell over.
No, I'm right here. I had on mute. Sorry, what'd you say?
I was asking. Okay, I was asking. I want a logo for myself.
Right.
Like almost as if like all caps comics, like GTS comics, that kind of thing. Whatever my branding is going to be. Now, I don't want it to be so niche that people are like, oh, that's obviously like a comic book thing.
Right.
I just want it to be like a cool image, like a white image on a black T-shirt, or a black and white image on a white T-shirt. Something really cool that people wouldn't be like embarrassed because it's a little too weebish or geekish to wear out.
Right.
How about the Ace of Spades in gaming the system?
Yeah. Like the card thing, yeah. But what else would be cool?
Well, I got a few fonts on here. One of which is a Transformers lettering. If you look at my banner, I have that. I'm not sure what your cup of tea is, but I'm not well experienced because I'm still learning this, but I can do my best if you want.
No, he's just saying giving him ideas.
No, I need an idea for an image, not lettering, just an image.
Anybody in the chat have an idea for an image for John for gaming the system?
This one could be a little bit toughy because I got a few things.
Well, just throw them out there. Throw out different ideas.
John could always have somebody, working. Nah, I don't know.
That's the thing. I don't want to put it out there and say, hey, anybody want to drew me up something and I'll pay him? Because honestly, what if I don't like it? And I don't want to pay for something I don't like. I'd rather myself.
Yeah, I'm not telling anybody to draw it right now. I'm just saying ideas, for, like I said, slot machine, or we went to the cards or whatever.
Yeah, but I don't know how that translates into gaming the system. That translates into gaming.
Translates to gaming a system.
Yeah, but most people, when they think of gaming I would think gaming the system, they sort of think about people trying to game the casino system and all that to make money.
Well, I think it was your idea, Rick.
Bam! There it goes right there. Good enough.
Oh, that's nice. That is nice.
There you go. You got it.
Got it.
John Dillard is now gaming the system official.
Extra
oficial. Thanks, Brandon. That really
sorry. Okay,
felt right in my ears. Like,
sorry,
wow.
I had sparkling tea. Okay, I'm sorry.
No. You're not sorry. You had sparkling tea. You're sorry that you can't control your own bodily function and you allowed the sparkling tea you had to expose itself all over this live stream.
I'm sorry.
Kronos is saying, John, show us where this will go and we can get you some ideas. What about an old laptop or PC?
Yeah.
Well, that would be even worse because I have no idea about laptops and PCs. All right, let me see. Like, okay, so where it would go? Here's let me draw a little doodle here. Okay, let's get the color black going. Let's get the pen. Okay, so we have a T-shirt here, like this. Here's the collar, and I want to go through that Crypto Comics because, dude, I got a Nurkish T-shirt, and that T-shirt is primo, dude. I love that shirt. But I want to make baseball T-shirts too. Okay. So say here's a T-shirt. Like so. Am I screen sharing? I am, right?
Yeah.
I would want it to go essentially this size right here. like that. And whether that be a deck of cards flared out like that, like you were talking about, Cross, with maybe a big spade right here in the middle or something, and be like gaming the system or whatever, or something, but something that takes place just solely on the chest, or just on the chest and maybe a bit lower.
Kronos is saying console. Like, I guess
Like
video
if I
game
put
console.
I put like a PlayStation right here with a controller, but gaming the system.
Yeah. Well, you can have a few different ones like that too.
Yeah, but I want it to be simple and not really lame and geeky. I think if I put consoles on there, it would be too geeky.
Yeah. Well, that's why I went with like the.
And if I put too much like
types.
poker style stuff, it may look too like Ben Sherman or
Well, that's why
Green Smoky Garage style lame. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's why I brought it down to just one card, the Ace of Spades.
Yeah, but it's got to be cool. I'm an artist, dude. I got to showcase like this is the cool looking image. It can't just be a simple image. It has to look dope. Like, damn, it's a dope image. What is that?
Well, or you could do the slot machine with your letters GTS in the middle for the.
Or I could just put like the size of a slot machine and just put the cherries. Ooh, I'll still midnight cherries and put cherries on here.
And put GTS.
GTS. Yeah, baby. That'd be cool. And I could even do like a little extra embellishments along the sides, like maybe some lucky sevens or something like that, or something cool. I don't know.
Yeah, the other thing that you might want to
Or
have
I'll put that there, and then I'll put the dead man's hand on top. What?
I was thinking you might want the pull thing for it too. Beside it. You know the thing you pull.
Oh no, I don't want to do that. No, not at all. Absolutely not, Rick. What? No.
Let's see. Kronos is saying, do it like the Superman style logo. Kind of get a house symbol of Krypton. Look at the symbols of Krypton and think of putting the cards in that format.
What is this? Oh, I was like, damn, who's drawing this dope cathedral?
Well, guys, I gotta go ahead and split because I gotta go out and make some runs. I just sold like probably like I don't know even know how many DVDs, but are you gonna be on tonight, Rick?
Master P, Charlie's Angels.
Wait, what?
Well, have a good time, Brandon. I wish you luck on your endeavors shipping things out.
Yeah, and plus there's gonna be another day of putting in applications too. So, anyways, for those of you in the chat, if you want to check out my stuff as well, feel free. My channel is Brandon Ballinger. Be sure to subscribe to these guys as well, such as John Dillard, Ortiz, and Cross Comics. I swear you won't regret it because they are really good at what they do. Trust me.
Aww.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
And with that, see you later, guys, and I'm out.
Later, Brendan. Yeah, later. Yes, I'm not drawing that cathedral. It's just a picture on my sketch pad.
I was like, damn. That's dope as hell.
Yeah, see, I'm drawing it.
Okay, so let's say that I did want to do this house symbol of Krypton.
So you do the Superman shield.
So I do the Superman silhouette.
Yeah, the S shield without the S.
Yes, the silhouette of a shield. Then I put on the top here, coming down, a gap, which will have cherries in it. Then, what do I have?
Maybe the cards from left to, well, from one side to the other, just below it. So,
what if I just do a really stylized? You remember the old billboard fonts, like for cowboy style? And I just do the GTS in the really like engraved style, and maybe fit them into the shield in some way.
And see right there, and GTS.
It's not a
I'm
bad
sorry?
idea with the slot machine. That's not a bad idea with the slot machine handle, and then instead of triple cherries, have GTS in the middle as the jackpot.
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking earlier.
Sorry, I had to answer a couple of emails.
It doesn't look so good with. I'll be back in a sec. Entertain
right.
the chirps.
As opposed to win.
Yeah, exactly. Chronos Kyrion says, instead of cards, take the club, spade, diamond, and heart and try to mingle them in erased or not raised look. And Pigeon Milk says, good morning, guys.
Michelle was trying to call you.
And I guess he should have muted himself, right? Now we know. It's like entertain the troops. No, this is the most Rick has talked in a while. Oh man, I do have way too much fun on these streams.
Yeah, you do. All right, let's see here. So if we take away this bottom part, maybe we can, because I want it to be like the old engraving of a rifle, or the old cowboy style paisley engravings with the little leaves and the like this.
Oh, you're talking about filigree.
Yeah, there you go, filigree.
Yeah, filigree looks nice, dude.
All on the inside of
As
the
a matter of fact,
GTS.
yeah, so you're talking about like old English lettering with some filigree on it.
More like old Western style lettering.
Okay, well, you got that G. He's got them little cowboy and Superman. Cowboy letters and the Superman symbol. There we go.
So, and Bach.
Yeah, you know who would probably be great at filigree would be Cat, because Cat has some clean lines.
Damn it!
What?
No, it's my T-shirt.
But just copy and paste some filigree from the interwebs, dude. It's not like they got those copyrighted.
I know, right? So maybe I should make the symbol less fat. Maybe something like that.
All right, I gotta zoom in on your screen because when you're not talking, it disappears.
All right, well, let me go ahead and talk. So let me see here. If I made the symbols less fat, like, or the Superman symbol less fat, made it more thin like this, horizontal wise, then the letters would be a little more legible. I'd have a bit more space to work with, and I have a lot more room to filigree things in.
Filigree, I like that word. I didn't even know what it meant till I started doing calligraphy.
Yeah, let me go look up some of that filigree right now, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, it looks beautiful, man.
Yeah, there's some good stuff in there. And if I did that, I would want the actual lettering, not actual gold foil, but I want it to be the color of gold. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, how do you like there? Well, it's based on what we were talking about earlier. I'm not sure what you guys are changing it to.
So you got that inner filigree. I was thinking more of like the original filigree, like that one over. Oh, go back up. No, go back down. Right there on the left, the black with the gold.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. But I think if I can, let me see something real quick. This is what I'm talking about more. Something like this right here.
Yeah. You know, you used to be a tattoo artist. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want something like that inside of the GTS.
Yeah, that would look hot.
And then I want the GTS to be in the billboard style font, or maybe because they have some of that that cowboy font that already has the filigree in it. I might be able to copy that.
Yeah. Let's see what we got.
Or some of that old Victorian style.
There you go, left. Old West. It says Old West.
Yeah.
But doesn't have the filigree in it. But
No, I'll find one. It shouldn't be that hard. Let me see.
Type in free font site and just go to one of the.
I'm gonna type in filigree font right now. I'm messing around.
Yeah, but you gotta take that C out. There you go. Yeah, and the house of GTS is born, says Kronos Kiron.
Whoops. I don't do computers, like I said. See, like boom, like this right here, but with all that garbage on it. I like that E. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
that's Old English, and Old English gets really
complicated.
Kind of complicated when it comes to the G. Look at this G, that old EG. I don't like that at all.
Yeah,
I'd rather do like pirate lettering. Let's see.
Ooh, have all that, and then up top of it, gaming, the system. Have your whole thing, and then you just gaming the system.
Yeah, that could work also. That could definitely work. I have a bunch of old, I don't know where they're at anymore though, and they're physical. I have a bunch of old designs for t-shirts because one of my buddies wanted to do t-shirts and I was doing the designs for him. I gotta find that stuff. It's really cool stuff. It's really interesting to work on. You know, actually, it's fun doing composing together something that looks cool from far and also cool from up close. So let me see. Like this one here is pretty dope. Look at that. That's cool right there. What do you think of that, Rick?
Nice, for sure. But you also want to make it somewhat easy for people to draw too, you know?
Hell no.
Because, in thinking about a logo for yourself, because I think about, like, I know you don't want them to see, the comic stuff so much easily in it, nerdy stuff. But just thinking DC and Marvel, theirs is very simple for their lettering.
Mm-hmm. Woo! Look at this.
I know. That looks good.
Even though named Superman and stuff like that, Superman, Batman, the lettering is very simple. They don't get too whacked out on it, and all this stuff looks great,
Don't call John wacky. Let him have his filigree. Look at that Q. Look at that Q, John.
Yeah, I'm looking at that Q.
I'm just thinking, practicality. This stuff looks great, and I'm not taking away anything from the people that designed it.
Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking pirate font, but with that Q filigree.
Okay.
Let's see if I can find one. So here we go, the old English style pirate font. That way the G don't look too dumb. See, the G looks pretty solid right there, like a G.
Yeah.
And if I can just embellish that with some floral filigree, hollow it out. Ooh, that would be nice. Matter of fact, let me save this image. I think I actually used this G on the skull for the do you call it?
GTA. I see where you're going.
The
Yeah.
Tales from Beyond the Gate.
Yep. Chronos Canyon says allfont.net /Western.
Allfont.net/Western.
Yeah. I guess that's a site with the Western sites.
Well,
With the
where you
Western
can,
font?
somewhere where you can actually download the lettering
That's
and
more
just
fun to
type
draw.
it.
I mean, I think it's more fun to draw.
It is.
Not when you got to do it over and over and over.
But you
and
draw it one
over
time
again.
digitally, and then what? It's done.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying. John now has a tablet. Now all you gotta do is draw it one time. That is it. Now, if he was doing it on paper, yeah. But even then, it's like anything else. If you draw those letters over and over and over again, they become second nature. You don't have to work so hard on them. And yeah, think about it. Most of these letters are made to be written with fountain pens that have different tip sizes. Some broad, some slim. Kind of like when people ink their comic books with the old quill pens, and you could you can press harder to get a broader line and press lighter to get a thinner line.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Kronos is saying, family Anderson 4 feathers fails.
Kronos Canyon says family Anderson for 4 feather falls. All kinds of Western has the fronts.
All right. What was the website he was talking about before?
Allfont.net /Western.
Yeah, it's right in the chat if you can. Well, I'm not sure whether you can see the chat or not. You can say copy and paste.
Yeah.
Allfont.net /what?
Western.
I'm gonna put it on the whatchamacallit. I'm gonna put it on the private chat, but let's see. Control V and there.
All right. Now, which one of these that he was talking about?
He was talking about, you can put upper GTS and show family Anderson 4 feather falls. I don't know if that's the font or what, but okay. I'm gonna go with that.
Let's see what we get here, my friends. When we go to the site,
JP4 said he's gonna incorporate fuel drums in his.
That's pretty dope.
You know, JP4 is destructive, man. Oh yeah, that's what he said. Family.
I saw it.
Anderson
It says family.
4 feather falls.
Bleeding Cowboys,
Yeah.
family, Barrel House, all caps.
There you go.
Did I pass it already? I don't even know how far up, how far down is it? I don't know.
Oh, the Outlaw one looks pretty good.
It does, yeah. Oh, here we go. Anderson 4 feathered falls.
Or the
Maybe.
casino.
Maybe.
Or the Casino Queen normal. Wild West Wind. How far down the page is it?
Carlos is saying, yeah, in the upper right, type GTS and hit enter. It would change all of that so you can see. It says you can scroll down and load more and keep looking until you get a better one. A better one. Okay. His keyboard is a little jacked up, so the letters got.
So if I type GTS where?
He said upper right hand corner. Yeah, in the upper right, type GTS and hit enter. It would change all of that.
changes nothing.
That'd be
In
cool.
the search bar or where?
Where it says search fonts, I don't know.
Let's see. Search fonts. What the heck is all this?
Comic
That
fonts.
upper right. Search fonts. GTS.
Oh, I see where it says here. There's a spot further down. It says preview text.
Ah. Oh, there's a lot of fonts on here.
Well, yeah, it's just below the all the stuff. It's less thing on the right.
Okay. JP4 said he posted something. Wow. JP4 did a little something here. At the depot. Game. Column. Watch slides.
His channel's name is JP4 The Depot, correct?
Yeah, JP4 The Depot.
Ooh, I like the big whiskey for Canadian Shield. I typed in.
I like it, JP4. I like it. Let's see what we got going on here. Is there any love for a Rican today? All right, it's whatever.
AKA Post or Vanilla Whales looks good.
Gaming the system.
Oh, actually, the Anderson 4 Feather Falls looks pretty good too.
Yeah, that's the one he originally suggested.
Yeah.
The new just above it looks pretty neat too.
It says preview text, put GTS and hit enter.
Let's see.
Family Slants.
Did you
Look... JP4 says he had to document it before John steals it.
I'm not the thief around here. Rick is.
What? Well, he is Canadian. That makes sense.
Okay, so there it is, the GTS.
Canadians still are women. They still are maple syrup.
They do. They're still the maple syrup.
No, you still are Canadian or maple syrup.
We don't. Y'all import maple syrup from us.
Yeah,
you
know what's really funny that I found out years ago? We sell you guys hydro and then we buy it back from you.
You sell us what? Hydro?
You know, water, hydro, whatever electricity.
Hydroelectricity?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And then we buy it back from you.
Why?
Oh,
I don't know why our stupid government does that. Liberals. Yes, we'll sell it to you and then buy it back for more money.
Because y'all are liberals?
No, this was before. This was before Justin Trudeau.
Yeah,
you guys are a bunch of liberal loonies. Did you guys ever watch Wally George back in the day?
Never even heard of it.
God, that was.
Did you find out?
Hilarious.
Did you find a font?
No, I didn't find a font, Rick.
Man, it's still looking, man. Font choosing is a tough task.
I know. What do you want me to do? Like, just pick one all quick? Ends up looking all whack, like your Cross Comics font?
Shots fired.
I drew that myself. Sorry. That's why it looked black.
Shots fired.
There, right there. GTS.
Hard.
Applewood.
No likey. do not like that Applewood.
What about the Wild West USA?
That looks good, but not. I like that, but not that thick. It's too thickalicious. Man, what am I saying? It's not my damn logo. Shoot.
MLB, two Tuscan.
No, but the one beneath it looks weathered and beaten, and you could hollow it out and put filigree in it. Family, the Edmonds.
Edmonds distressed regular.
I like it.
John's not saying anything.
I'm looking
John
at.
is concentrating.
What do you think of this font right here? I'm looking at right here.
Yeah,
We can't see it.
Can't see it.
No, all we see is your logo. Your
Well, just as well.
beautiful Mexican face, man. That's all we see.
Mexican American.
Oh yeah. That whatever.
Looks more Italian to me in that picture.
Rick, you don't even know the difference between nationalities. Calm down. He tries to do an Italian voice and he does like a Samoan voice. I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Okay, which one are you talking about now?
What am I talking about? I don't know.
Which font were you talking about?
This one. This one right here that I'm showing on my screen currently, as of right
That's
now.
nice. I like it.
Oh, yeah, it looks
Kind of
good.
small, but yeah.
Well, it's as big as I can make it because they want me to.
I know. What's the name of that one? Preview of Outlaw?
Outlaw, yeah.
I like it. Oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
There. Dirt type. Yeah, drift type. There you go.
Drift.
Right there.
No.
What?
God, man, look.
Rick.
No, Rick. No, Rick. We're gonna kick you out your own show. All right.
Okay,
Stop.
so how did you get to this? Look at my screen right now. I want you all to look at my screen right now, and I want you to tell me where I can find that part where you can preview
Okay.
these.
Hey. See how on the top here? I'll let you see mine. If you look here.
No, I'm not looking. I'm on the. I have to be on this website so I can know where to go, Rick. I can't.
Yeah. Well, I'm showing you on the website. If you're up at the top, right, like that, mine here, just scroll down.
Scroll down, John.
And right there, underneath this stuff on the right-hand side.
Read the text right there. Stop.
I have stopped.
A little bit more.
Oh, I'm on Rick's screen. Sorry. Go back to. Let me go to freaking John's screen.
Oh, I think he went into the one.
Yeah, he's way in there with Outlaw. Nah, go. All right. Scroll down, John.
Yeah.
Right there.
Right there.
See preview text?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
GTS. There you go.
And then what do I do?
Hit enter.
Hit enter, I guess. Yeah, it doesn't have an enter key, so. All right, now it says GTS everywhere. Oh, that one right there with the bleeding cowboy looks good
Bleeding
too.
Cowboys is nice.
Right?
I'm taking it.
Well, take a couple, right? And then, whatever. But that bleeding cowboy looks. Ooh, oh Lord,
Yeah, that's dope.
Oh my gosh!
My goodness.
Then you
should have did your channel thing like that. Bleeding cowboy. You need to change your YouTube banner ASAP. ASAP.
I think you're right.
Chronos, we're gonna be here.
3D font. Then you got 3D fonts here.
So how much do these cost? These fonts?
Probably most of them I think are free. Everybody a lot of times they're free. Sometimes they cost money.
Just download them.
Art fonts.
I download
I am
the
not a
font.
robot.
It's not for commercial use.
Ah, that's gonna get you.
Well, I'm gonna modify it. It doesn't matter.
Modify it. That's right. Make it your own.
I'm gonna put filigree in it, so it's gonna change it.
It's gonna change it.
I'm gonna cut off some of these other these like the eye on the bottom where it's all fat. I'm gonna take that off. I'm gonna taper it more heavily.
Yeah. You good.
There's nice GTS. Yeah, it doesn't take long. These things are big. Ooh, horror font.
So Joshua, so far we're looking at Bleeding Cowboy. I believe that's the font. And it looks pretty nice. It looks if you put that on a shirt, you might contact and buy it. I'm cutting out?
Yeah.
For real? Chrono says, right-click, install the font, you download it, then open the app, drop into image, and modify.
What?
Okay, Chrono says, right-click,
Y'all just made my brain just melt.
Hey, John. I went into their horror one.
Uh-oh.
For Tales Beyond the Gate.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
But we already have a logo.
Yeah. This is lettering.
We also already have lettering. Damn, we got 3 guns right here. Look at this.
Was that a gun fund?
I guess.
Gun?
Just a bunch of different guns.
Can you make letters with it?
I don't think so.
Ooh, there's a nice tale beyond the gate. Creepshow fidget. It looked nice for the lettering.
Well, that's already pretty much the lettering that we have is Creepshow style.
Oh, I'm still focused on John because somebody's got to help him stay on track. Man, that Tales from Beyond the Gate would look really awesome on that Bleeding Cowboy as well, to be honest with you. Back to John. I gotta keep an eye on John.
Don't worry about me. I'm fine.
Yeah, okay. You say so, sir. Do you, pimp?
I do me.
You do you. Rick do him.
Dancing Dead.
Kronos is giving. I just want y'all to know that Kronos Kiron has given y'all like a detailed instruction on everything you need to do. I would read it all, but then John's brain would probably explode.
So, all right, give it to me.
All right.
Okay, so I have this font. I have the font. I can install it or print it.
You should install it.
Because why would you want to print it? It just prints it up so you can look at it on a piece of paper.
Chrono's got like 1,000-page step instruction thing on there.
Okay, I guess it installed. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, now you just go into wherever and bring up the lettering stuff.
The little icon that normally comes up on the bottom when you download something to follow it, it did not come up. It just nothing happened.
Let's see, Bleeding Cowboys.
Go into whatever.
It does. It didn't tell them what directory it went into, so.
It went into your font directory in Windows.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, you don't need to worry about it. Go into whatever program you want to type in.
Okay.
Okay, bring up fonts.
Okay, now I bring up font. How do I bring up fonts under file? Would it be view? Would it
Go to
be...
Clip Studio. Yeah, you were doing the fonts before. See what happens.
Okay, let's see.
See your A there? Click that.
Okay, so now I go to fonts, and it should be in here somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh,
What was
no.
it called
Chrono says
again?
we missed a step.
It was called
Let's
bleeding.
go check it out.
It was called bleeding something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bleeding
so it should be under B.
cowboy.
It's not in here.
Maybe you need to restart it.
I'm not doing that.
Chrono says we need to go to the directory. There you go. No, I don't see it. I do not see it.
Okay, so I have a little icon that opened up on the bottom. It says open type, Windows font viewer, pin to taskbar, close window.
Say what?
Yeah, down here on the bottom, it opened up a little tab on the very bottom of my screen.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, it's a little font thing, and it says Windows font viewer, pin to taskbar. I don't want it on my taskbar permanent. And then close window. I don't know.
No, that happens nothing. Oh no, we missed something.
Well, what I can do is I can open this up, and then I can go up here to the.
All right, hold on. Chronos is saying something. Listen, go to the left far. Go to the left in Windows Explorer. Okay, so that would be the little file folder you got on your at the bottom.
This thing?
The one, yeah, the one that looks like the folders inside of a little folder holder thingy.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah, and then what? All right, Chronos, you gotta type fast, man, because let's see what we got.
You gotta type fast because my brain is slow.
Right click. You gotta right click
here.
on that on the bleeding cowboy. That's Gypsy Curse. Whose screen am I looking at?
Mine. I just installed Gypsy Curse. I watch.
And I go to move or what?
Yeah, right click on thing, and now scroll down to Windows Directory. Left bottom, right click. Yes, go to Windows Directory. Huh? Okay, I'm looking at two different screens, so now I'm confused as
I don't
hell.
have that option. Maybe I'll right click on the A here, tool settings, delete tool. No.
No.
Maybe I go to the
Did you go down?
Sure.
Le Fontainebleau.
It should be as easy as doing that because
Should be as easy as 1, 2, 3. But
But look, y'all went to a irreputable site. What do you expect? Son of a biscuit eater.
See, I just installed it. The Gypsy Curse. I downloaded it and watch.
Let me go watch Rick. Hold on. That way he can show me how stupid I am. Let's see.
Chrono said he gonna make a video for you guys.
See right there. I downloaded Gypsy Curse, and we go.
See, because the thing is, Rick doesn't want to, because I have this big old bar on the top that says you are screen sharing, and then I have all these things, but he doesn't want to go like walk me through it. He just wants me to look at what he's doing. Jerk this guy is.
Okay, here I'll show you. I'll download another one.
No, I don't want you to download another one.
Right,
I want you to
now
look at
log
my
in.
screen and show me what to do.
Okay.
All right, so lock it on John.
Yeah.
Number 1. So everybody can see what he's doing.
Okay. Like I said, maybe it's not under bleeding. Maybe they called it something else. Do you know what? Do you still have the thing that it showed you
No,
for the
they
install?
called it bleeding. You have to lock it on John, man, so we can see what he's doing.
I did.
Okay, so I'm here on the page. I've already installed it. Where do I go to find it?
Well, it should automatically be installed in anything that you've put it in.
Hold on, John. John.
Yes, sir.
Go to your browser again. You see where it says Bleeding Comics? You see that little up arrow at the bottom left? Look at the bottom of your browser, on your bottom left, right before your little windows, right on top of your little window symbol. It'll say Bleeding. There's a little up arrow.
Right here?
Hit the little up arrow. Yeah, hit the little up arrow.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't want you to hit that. Hit the up open
Okay,
in location.
there. He had it up there.
Okay, I hit the up arrow. Now what do I do?
Open. Okay, he said do save as, but they didn't give you that. Go to.
Should I right click the up arrow? Or
show in
something?
folder. No. Show in folder. Show in folder. Now you know where it's at.
All font.
Now we're supposed to
And
right
Windows
click.
C drive.
Now right click on the down. Right click. Oh god. Because you're not apparently okay. It is locked on you. Show in folder. I see Rick stuff, and now I'm confused again. Okay, so right click, save as, click on it, install. So double click and see if it'll install it. Right click on the download link, save as, click on it, install, done. All right, so let's double click on that, see what happens.
So I right clicked on it.
Right click on file and install. So right
and go to
click
install.
on there. No, right click on the highlighted blue file. There you go. Right click. Right click.
It says it. No, it says it's already installed. So, do you want to
just
replace
hit
it? Yes or
install.
no?
How do I install, John? Okay, because I don't know. I gotta lock it over here on John's because Rick's killing me with.
Rick, are you not locked on me?
It is locked on you on the thing, but over here is not. Like over here, it still keeps flipping between us.
Okay.
Maybe I gotta just go to present to everyone.
No, you're good. You're good. It's locked in on John. Just right click and hit install.
I already did, and I installed it.
Okay, now you just got to go use it in whatever program.
Now it should be good. Now you might have to close Clip Studio and bring it back up. I don't know for a fact. Don't quote me on that.
Let's do that.
Yep, Cronus is saying that you have to close your app and open it again. All right, so let's close Clip Studio.
Now my app is not closing when I'm clicking it. What the
hell? You've been hacked by Kronos Kyrion. Anyway,
it says, "Would you like to share controls of this monitor with Kronos Kyrion?"
Oh my god, it's killing me. Oh.
Okay.
So many things. Don't save. Don't save. Don't save.
Okay, so now I go.
All right,
close
it and reopen it. Don't save. There you go. Don't save.
Okay. All right, let's go back to Clip Studio. Reopen it back up.
Then restart it. What do you? Okay, I have a collection of fonts for comics if they need. Dark Throne says he's got a collection of fonts for comics. And where were you at? Like 10 minutes, 35 minutes ago.
All right, so now that I'm back and I reopened up Clip Studio, I'm gonna go back to the
fonts
here.
Yeah,
the fonts,
and then search it.
And it was called Bleeding Cowboys, correct?
Right.
There it is.
There it is. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Praise Jesus. Praise him and all his glory.
Now to change it, you need to do each letter one by one.
That's fine. All you have to do is type GTS.
Oh, yeah.
It's just 3 letters. Kronos, we thank you for your help, buddy, and your patience.
Kronos is the best.
Oh, y'all know that Kronos is trying to make a video game, right?
No.
Yeah. So, maybe he'll make a Tales from Beyond the Gate scary game. Who knows? Dark Throne says, I was having lunch, man. I didn't know y'all were struggling. I would have cut it early for you guys.
What a liar that guy is.
I'm done.
All right, so there it is. And I like that lettering.
Yes, it looks nice.
That looks really nice, bro.
Let's erase this garbage down here. And we want to extend this a little bit because this is pretty dope. We'll extend it down like that.
That looks nice, man. I'm not gonna lie. That throne is laughing at us.
Somehow the G got cut off there.
No, it didn't. That's just how it is.
That's the way it is.
Yeah.
Artistic interpretation. Okay. Oh my goodness, what a day.
Yeah, and then I can go into the G and I can like start cutting it out like that. Yeah, doing cool stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh, we get to see the creation of a font. How
Why is
Fascinating.
everything I do so boring to you, Rick? For God's sake.
Look. This is about as interesting as that guts drawing. Okay, just everybody finds different things interesting. Look, Kronos had a blast making fun of us for not being able to do this. What are you talking about? This was fun stream for some people.
I was able to do it. I did it easier than both of you.
No, you did it easier because I couldn't see John's freaking screen because you kept talking. And once I was able to see it, I was good to go.
And 5 minutes before you said something, I said about restarting it before you had to re-download it, and reinstall it. I said about restarting thing, Clip Studio, but nobody listened to me.
That's because you don't ever speak.
And that's because you're normally full of hogwash.
That's true too.
I've done fonts. I don't know how many times downloaded them and put new ones in my computer.
I don't know. All I know is now it's there, and we're gonna see how John makes it his own. I mean, you can put it back on whatever you're doing, Cross, which apparently is
nothing. Yeah. Because I did my drawing for the day. With the 2 hours.
Oh man, well that's awesome. Did you show the finished product to anybody?
Yeah, you guys were all talking though.
Well, in my defense, that's why I'm brought onto these channels, is to talk and keep the conversation moving. So you can't get mad at me for doing my job that I don't get paid for.
So there's Guts from Berserk. For all those that are interested.
Everybody's interested. Why else do you think are there in this channel?
To watch you or John?
Not me. I don't draw. When I draw, everybody says it's terrible, so I stopped. I gave up, man. Y'all done shaved me out of the drawing business.
Not a moment too soon.
I know, right? Save myself some embarrassment.
This is embarrassing.
Cross's Comedy Network. No. Maybe.
See, what if I start putting these pull-outs like this and make it look all like Cholo?
Oh, yeah?
Like a jailhouse tattoo like that.
Well, now we know. We know the deep, dark secret of John.
I ain't never been in jail. What are you talking about?
Dun, 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 dun.
John, the human beatbox. It looks like you got a lot to play with on that one.
Hell yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Oh,
bless you, Rick.
Bless you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
That was the most intelligent thing Rick has said all day.
Oh my goodness.
No, I'm just.
Where did I hear that joke from?
I don't know.
I think you got it from you,
Been around
John.
for a while.
It's an old joke.
It's been around for ages. I don't know what show I got it from. Well, but I know it's been around forever.
So I ordered a new setup for audio in my little in my YouTube recording studio here.
Yeah, what you got going on?
I'm gonna get a regular condenser mic, the Newers,
Mm-hmm.
the NE 800, and then a little portable miniature soundboard.
That's
That's gonna
nice.
be
That's
able
real
to connect.
professional.
It's gonna be able to connect into my laptop with a little adapter that I bought that uses a USB, which transforms it into two 35 millimeter plugs.
Yeah.
So I'll be able to have these headphones, which I like, but
Mhm.
also a higher quality microphone
Mic.
sitting here on the
Mhm.
desk with pop filters and everything.
Nice.
So hopefully that will improve my audio quality.
It should. I mean, I just went Blue Yeti and called it a day, but yeah, then 3.5 millimeter jacks and the soundboard is gonna make a difference because you're gonna be able to eliminate certain noise frequencies that'll eliminate some background noises. That'll make it really, really spiffy.
And because I can't see my drawings on my, like when I did that Gambit speed drawing, it was still dark. It was pretty. It was nice. It was better. It's the best one I've done so far in terms of being able to see the drawing in good light.
Mm-hmm.
But I used every single light I had in this garage, and so what I did was I ordered some 2,000 lumen floodlights, 4 of them.
Damn, you're gonna get a 10.
I know, right? But they're LEDs. They're fine. But I'm gonna have them all angled towards the desk here, and I bought some light diffusers for all of them. So hopefully, and those should be coming in today actually. So hopefully, when all that gets set up, I'll be able to draw, and it'll be perfectly clear and high definition.
Nice.
And, be a little more professional about this whole endeavor.
Yeah, I can't draw. I don't have enough light in this room either to draw traditional. It just doesn't work out. Chrono says that XXII, I guess that's 22. Ultimate Black Metal Fallen Angel font is nuts. I think they already closed those pages out, Chronos. I think they're done with them for the day. They've had enough. Rick is rubbing it in that he's more intellectually stout than John when it comes to
Rick's just better at stealing stuff off the internet.
Yeah, that's what it is. You know how Canadians do.
Okay, so I'm gonna put vines around it like this, like so.
Yeah, that's the filigree that I like, that I was talking about.
And I'm gonna make it real grungy looking, like Swamp Thing style.
Oh, Kronos says, I'm still wondering about the site. Kronos brings the site. He wanders in the site. He's doing a walkabout in the site.
It's a cool site.
It is a cool site.
I wonder how much they want for the fonts that to use commercially. I have to go back and check that out, because if I want to, they have a lot of cool stuff there, and if I want to do something without having to modify it at all, that might be. I wonder if they want to be like, oh, a certain percentage. I'm like, yeah, I'll dip out.
Yeah, no, I think you just buy the font and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kronos is saying with his keyboard be killing me. I've a website that non-commercial, so ICNA use these. Basically, he said I have a website that's non-commercial, so I can use this. Kronos' keyboard kills me, man. He said he's gonna find out how much.
Well, you're
they charge.
pressuring him. You're telling him to type faster and faster. You know.
Not anymore, because we're done through it.
Well,
we're done with the part that I needed. He's still frazzled. It's always my fault. That's what it is. I've noticed that no matter what, if John and I are together, it's always Jimmy's fault. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Well, this guy's taking accountability for his wrongdoings.
Okay, I'm good. I said I'm good. I'm good. If it's my fault, it's my fault. I did tell him to speed up, but you don't have to speed up no more, Kronos. We're done with that. We're done. We're done. But this letter is looking pretty nice.
Jeez, I was trying to look at that thing that he said there, but it's
is that filigree or is that like that Italian Irish
this is more like that Irish Celtic knot stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just putting details in here just to see what it looks like. This is not going to be the end result.
You should have put that in a separate layer just in case you didn't like it.
I just go like this. But I like the way the plants look on this. I like that. So I think I'm gonna be keeping that.
I not get worried. I click don't buy this font and nothing. Okay.
Well, I got to go back and buy it
Sounds
now
good.
because it's live on air.
Rick, delete the stream.
Yeah, but it said for commercial use. Nobody's getting any money here, so.
Oh, I am. I'm gonna be making a T-shirt out of it.
See, you didn't have to say that part.
We've already said that part multiple times throughout this entire stream, Rick. You gotta pay attention, Rick.
Yes,
No,
but
no.
see, John could decide not to use this at any point in time, so it may or may not be on a T-shirt. And by the time you're done with it, it ain't gonna be the same thing. So. We're not saying that it's gonna be
a cowboy. Oh my goodness, y'all are too funny, man.
All right, let's see.
He says, "Don't worry, everything is free there because you keep a blank screen." Well, that sounds like bad coding on their part, and good fortune for John.
Hey, John Diller gamed my system.
Yeah. John Diller is gaming the system. Per usual.
That's pretty dope.
It looks good, man. I'm not gonna lie. That might be some of the best work you've done.
All right, let me go find filigree so I can start putting some filigree up in this.
Well, it is.
Rick's gonna be like, "Oh, it's been like 2 hours already. I think it's time to close up shop."
Yeah, actually 3 hours.
Got no stamina.
All right, fellas.
You're like Hillary Clinton.
Hey, I gotta go out to my church today and help out with the kids.
Yeah, I just came off of a 13-hour day of work. So what? You gotta go play with kids.
Let Rick be Rick, man. Let him be him.
All right, Rick. Well, thanks for letting me on your show. And
oh, no problem. You want to show for yourself there, John?
Thank Kronos Chiron for walking me through my stupidity. Thank you, E, for forcing Rick to put it on my screen so we can figure this stuff out. And you can find me on my channel, John Diller Gaming the System, on YouTube.
Can they find you anywhere else besides YouTube?
You can find me on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, at my house, at John Diller Gaming the System.
As a matter of fact, I saw his Facebook page pop up as possible friend suggestions on. I might click on that one of these days.
Don't do that. I opened up another account and now I can't be bothered to log on to either.
I hear you.
Proto says he thinks he's subbed.
Like if it was like a simple like click this icon and now you're switched over to your other account, like no, they want me to log out. It takes like 2 minutes, then I got to log back in with a new password. Get out of here.
You didn't open up a business quote unquote business Facebook? Because that's all I do. I opened up a business Facebook and just turned it into my arts. All I do is click on my little icon and I switch out from. But the only thing about it is it bleeds over. So people now that found my art Facebook have now friended me on my regular Facebook.
I've been getting a lot of friends asking to be added on my personal Facebook now.
I'm like, what the no.
Like, do you want to add Bean
no.
from PA? I'm like, maybe, I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
It's possible. I may want to.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Okay, so you want to show for yourself there, E?
Oh yeah, man. You can find me on E Ortiz on YouTube. You can find me on Colorblind E or E Ortiz Arts on Twitter, E Ortiz Arts on Instagram, and E Ortiz Arts on Facebook. Thank you for your time. Appreciate y'all. Cool. And have a blessed day.
Yes. And of course you can find me here on YouTube as you already know because you're watching, hopefully. And you can also find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook as well, under Cross Comics. And thank you very much for tuning in. And remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. And go subscribe to these good fellows and everybody else that's been on the stream if you've yet to do so. So thank you very much for tuning in. Bye for now. God bless. Have a great and wonderful day.
Bye.